Hey, hello everyone. I really hope that the audio is up. It is.
Hey!
We are the Welcome to Quest and Chaos. We're the Chaos Agents, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, we are.
Tonight we are playing not vampires.
Tonight we are playing. Thomas played us.
No, yeah, we got played last week.
We got played.
We're heroes.
Bunny and Uktar played you. All right. So,
Fucking burn them. Sorry.
first announcement.
we should.
Amy's not here, so I'm running everything up here by the seat of my pants. I will try and keep an eye on everything. And, I will keep an eye on something like this. Nope. Yep. I'm just going to do it right now because that's what's happening.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
We have 1,000 bits
Already?
Whoa.
from the Hefner.
Thank you,
Thanks
Hef.
so much, Hef.
Me.
Hey, you should give us that
so
stack
good.
over there, that stack of 4.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That's our leftover from last week.
Biesislawski.
Biesislawski donated 500 bits right at the very end of last stream, so we actually have 4 bits.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Nope, I
Catch.
trust that math.
Yes. All right, that math.
But we still would have given anyways.
We wouldn't have needed
Gross,
to,
man.
is the thing, because we would have had that one more that was going into the boy. Thank
It's all 44 episodes. It still smells like smoke.
It does. It smells
I
right.
don't understand it. What is this wizardry?
And other people's nostrils.
And we cleaned it with
Just
Lysol.
his.
Thank you to NGC457 Seth
Hi, Seth.
for subscribing 8 months.
Dang. Wow.
One more month and you get the emote that we haven't made yet.
All right.
Which is going to be the shield with a 9 on it.
Yee.
Because we're original.
So original.
I like it.
We're original and we don't get to things.
I mean,
We're
just
the best.
Yeah.
wait though until we hit 9 years and you have to actually come up with something different.
9 years.
I know.
Are you seriously going to try and watch chat and do this at the same time?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Oh my god.
No, just up front in the banter.
Can you just wildly shout out?
Just to be like, Tamagotor, 500 bits.
Hey!
For killing vampires. Wait, does that mean you don't get it?
Get it?
Stop it.
Give
So
it.
that
Give
we
it.
can now kill vampires.
If you're in the chat, you're a community member, you're watching this, and you donate to the stream, you should whisper to Quest and Chaos, because then he sees it in a pop-up, and he doesn't miss it.
That's a good idea.
Well, then I will see a purple pop-up down here that I won't look at.
Well,
Please give us bits.
that's all. We'll try
we
and
would like to not die today.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what will happen?
We're sponsored.
All I know is it's hot. I hope the AC is still on.
You should have a
Is the
frosty
AC on?
beverage
I can't hear
from
it.
Gordon
I can't hear it
Biersch.
either.
No, it's not on. I also closed the door.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Why? I don't know if that helps or hurts. Oh, I
We
didn't
usually
need to. Close the door to keep Amy happy. There's no need today.
I do have somebody coming at 7:15, which is I'm going to have to get up and go and do things.
Okay.
All right.
So I
We can
I
vamp
am-
for you.
We got a guest coming on the show.
Wait,
There it is.
the
There it
AC.
is. Excellent.
Who's getting a
You
little?
sure that's not the
spicy.
neighbors?
No, it's a very
Revving up
different
its,
sound.
Spoke it into
Mustang.
existence, is what happened.
So-
As the person who listens to the audio for all these, believe me, it's a different sound.
ACs exist when you believe in them. Like
I believe in AC. I believe in AC.
Every time an AC turns on, a warlock gets his wings.
That makes sense.
A warlock takes a short rest.
There it is.
But it's a very dramatic moment for him.
If it's tiefling warlock, he's got wings. Sorry.
Basically every couple hours.
Hey,
A
baby.
warlock takes a short rest.
Hey, baby, I'm a warlock. That means after a short
yes.
rest, I'm ready for a second encounter.
Are you a gelatinous cube? Because I can see myself being inside of you.
Dissolving.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a nat 20. That's my favorite.
Have fun.
I hope you're not a mimic because that chest is amazing.
That's real good. Did you just come up with that?
No, I
If
can't
you
take credit
haven't
for
seen
that.
it, there, Ginny D, who has a YouTube channel, she does cosplay and a bunch of other stuff. She has a 50 D&D pickup lines because she got 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. So congratulations to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before you check it out on her channel, you should check it out in our Discord because I linked it there.
Oh, cool.
There
nice.
it is.
Join the Discord.
Easy to find.
Yeah,
Great
I
minds.
follow her on Twitter because her Critical Role cosplays.
Sick.
Her jester is so cute.
Normally don't want to do all of these, but Barthorn has subscribed again.
Hi, Barthorn.
So
Barthorn.
Yes,
at
thank
a
you.
tier 2, so beefy
Oh,
girthy
what?
emotes are up in play.
Hey.
And from the East Coast, Spifto1
Cool.
donated 1,000 bits. And I'm trying to read. It is to
Me.
you guys.
Awesome.
Yay!
I was waiting.
I just poured that.
This is hot tea. They will not smell like smoke anymore.
It'll smell like tea. That's a good smell.
No.
And
I mean, I've got tea going on in here.
so, it's perfect.
I'm beershing it.
Ista Sharasi has also subscribed for another time for 6 months. Birdsofparadise.com, D-I-C-E.
That's really good.
Dice based on like plumages and colors of inspired by birds. Amazing.
Can't wait.
Beards.
5 sets in the initial run. Mm-hmm. Order all 5.
They're so pretty. I want all of them.
Can't wait.
Gotta catch them all.
Yes. Awesome stuff going there. That is amazing. We love it to see, like, me personally, this is just me. I love to see people become entrepreneurs.
Me too.
To go and, like, say,
Do the thing.
this is my passion. I can go and I can make this happen. And the fact that those dice are in production or
Very well on their way.
on their way, that is
Willed
amazing.
and worked this into fruition.
Yes.
That's something to be proud of. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, congratulations. Go support birdsofparadise.com. Follow, like on their Facebook page, all
Yes.
of that stuff. So,
She's also on the twits.
And for the record, Thomas, you and Amy have done the same thing.
Yes.
So there it
Cheers
is.
to that.
Cheers.
True.
Cheers.
They've got merch too.
Oh, excellent
that.
segue,
Look at
sir.
that.
I have gotten word that from Berkeley Stamping and Engraving that those are either the raw materials have arrived or they are arriving shortly.
Dang.
So
I should order myself a set.
yes,
Do it.
we're doing a very limited run on both of those. And then, I mean, Mike is so great that when we run out of those, we'll do another batch.
No way.
You know, so he's a huge supporter of
Thanks, man.
us.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate what he does for us, especially the labor that he is putting into those. It shows just how great they are. And
This isn't
appreciate
a
it.
friend favor. He's like a fan of the show. Like,
Yeah.
He's asking me questions about like characters and development. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I should tell you and what I can't do.
That's awesome. Yeah, I use my travel mug all the time.
You can reveal whatever you want about Ruckus.
What little we know.
Whatever you know.
All right. Secret story arc. Uzo is a demigod. And yeah.
Whoa.
I have so
Okay. All right, I'm upset now, and I'm jealous.
what we're totally off the rails here. Whatever.
We did start
still
off
ahead of
the
schedule.
rails.
There were no rails to start with.
It's because of that merch flask.
Yeah.
It's also really hot in here.
It's a
And
little
I'm
warm.
just debating. I'm going to have to get up from this chair in like 5 minutes,
We're gonna see
and then
the
I can
sweat
turn the
stains on
AC
your
down.
back.
Okay.
Or I go do it now and then anyway. What I love is that what you think your patron is and what I think your patron is
Yeah.
are different.
This is a very heated email thread. Because I've got some ideas and he's got some ideas. And I want mine to win.
I mean, I know those feels.
All right, so
I am getting warmer to your idea though. I'm just playing around with it, juggling it, but no.
I don't think I told you my idea because I shouldn't have.
Uh-oh.
There's a camera. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the tape. We're
I
gonna watch
can't
it
read
later.
lips.
I can't.
So, Warren, why don't you just step out with him?
It's hot. in here.
Tom Cruise can read lips.
Can he?
No, only in Mission Impossible 3.
Okay.
I can kind of read lips. Not
That's
one.
You don't think?
Cruise.
Are you sure that's not a superpower you get when you're a
That's
Scientologist?
Ethan Hunt. I think. Ethan Hunt.
That's level 1 Scientology.
Yeah.
What's level 10?
Oh my god.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quest and Canis. We're the
Sorry.
Conversations. And tonight we might be playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
However,
My
first thing we
patron is
want to
Xenu. Please don't harass me. I'm sorry.
He's afraid of him.
I mean,
Scientology is what's killed our AC in here. Gordon Biersch, the Hefeweizen, it's fall. It's amazing. It's great.
it did
It's
not fall yet.
Almost as good as the Marzen.
I'm more a wild side sort of
But the
ending.
Marzen.
Critiquer, but the Marzen's the best thing to come out of Gordon Biersch in a while.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm just going to say pale in comparison to the listener.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ding!
Yes.
No,
No.
don't give it to him. Just give it.
Yeah,
Come on,
I was like,
come on, don't give it to him.
All right. What are we doing here?
It's been a while. Come on, please. All right, give it to
It
him.
never stops. He's in the green room doing punspirations. Like, it doesn't apply here. Stop.
So,
Hey, Thomas, come on. Got
so
really heated
we-
last
we-
time. Why, Thomas? Why?
we have some news regarding our Libris Arcana and the scandal that is Libris Arcana.
The scandal.
Scandal.
Yes, in that the code CHAOS gets you 20% off your first month.
The first one.
Or
Resolved.
your order. So if you cancel every month and resubscribe, technically it would work, I think.
That's right. That's right. Kind of a dick move.
Yeah.
Big dick
With
move.
these tricks, you too can skirt taxes.
However, Warren's holding up those purple dice, which may fall out of here.
Oh wow.
They are actually really
I don't have those ones. I got.
Oh my gosh.
I got the 11. Those are the most recent ones that I have.
I did not.
Mine just shipped. I'm waiting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's like shimmery.
So you're gonna get these. You're not gonna get the 11.
I want purple.
I have the 11.
Oh,
Yeah, because I got it last month.
what did I get last month?
I don't know. The peach fuzz?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the peach fuzz.
I have the
but I
peach
got the
fuzz.
11
You
last
got
month.
these guys.
Anyway,
Did
we're
you
gonna
give
be,
them away and forget about them?
Did you
No.
subscribe and then resubscribe?
Dude, these are
Unsubscribe and then
perfect,
resubscribe?
like, Eldritch Blast dice.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, not your colors, but
Oh, damn it. I just did it
I like
Or
playing with it.
Damn it.
Sacred Flame dice.
Heh. Well, with Andraste's colors, yes.
Exactly. So anyway, I'm gonna be playing with these tonight. Next week on that one, someone else will be playing with them,
I'll level into cleric first
And-
level. I'll use them. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
and then
I think you
level into
expected me
rogue.
to be
All right,
upset
everybody.
about that, and I'm really not.
talk amongst yourselves.
more wheels is good. All right, cleric. Pros and cons.
No. I actually, in the car, I was just kind of recapping last week's episode, and I was like, you know what? Because I was remembering, like, he's engaged. Can I do something? No. Do you have sneak attack? Not yet. I envisioned like Remy on the ship practicing, and like Uzo's like mimicking the practice. And then, surprise! Level 1 swashbuckler.
No, I've definitely thought about multi-classing, and Andrew and I were actually talking about this and discussing whether or not it would be good to take a few levels in Druid, have access to a whole other spell list, more buffs, more things like that. But on the flip side, I would never then get to level 20 Cleric, which is a guaranteed divine intervention.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to. Yeah,
It
you're
makes
gonna
a
need
lot
that.
of sense to class into something that like is practical, but at this point, like 13-year-old Warren is just trying to be spiteful.
I want
have a big enough reaction.
I want to see both of you just keep upgrading to match each other and then become the same character by the end of wherever you end up. Just two of the same.
And then you and I are just sitting back watching them going,
Like, wow.
I will tell you, I'm not taking that many levels in Warlock.
just enough to get what you want out of it.
Exactly. Exactly. It's gonna be great.
Wait, are we all going into a different subclassing? What is
No,
that?
I'm staying pure. I was just.
I'm probably going.
Multi-classing.
I'm probably going to stay with pure cleric just because it makes more sense for the way that she is and the way that she works. But I've definitely thought about druid, especially because of how much she admires Grumble.
I'm okay with half the team multi-classing.
No, I
I said that for no legitimate
Are you not okay with more than half, like 3/4 of the group, maybe
At
all
least
of
half
them?
the team.
not me. I'm not gonna.
Cheers.
I'm doing it.
But
This is what I have to do to survive these guys.
Fireball.
Thank you.
He's in Vegas now, and only.
I know, I saw him there.
Oh, cool.
I didn't see the show.
Of course.
But I saw the billboard.
Of course.
It wasn't even a billboard. I think it was like on a hotel.
Did you see
Exactly.
any shows while you were there?
No, I was a
You didn't have
business
time to do
trip.
anything,
Yeah,
really.
Except for get
Show
hacked
at
by
night.
DEF CON goers.
Well, and go and have a couple drinks with Hev.
You never know.
'cause you have to.
The way those guys operate, man, it'd be a year from now before they decide to act on it.
Thanks.
None of
Yeah,
what
what-
you said about Pitbull surprised me.
Yeah, what are those called? Logic bombs?
I guess I don't.
You tell us, Hev. They're called logic bombs, right?
I don't know.
Is that a drink?
No, it's a virus.
Oh, right, the Wi-Fi thing.
Yes, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Because watch_dogs is real.
I can't wait for the new one though. Right?
On stage.
Is there another one?
Yeah,
You get to
3
you
in
get-
London. You get to make your team. Did you watch the Connect announcement?
You get connect. You get to hack other people.
So fucking lost.
You
You don't know Watch Dogs?
Watch Dogs
In
is
episode
another
1,
Ubisoft
in Watch Dogs
sandbox.
1.
It's
Did you play
basically a
it?
bunch
I did
of
not
hacking
play it.
stuff.
So,
Yeah.
Watch Dogs
Almost
1.
everything that you can do in there,
I
you
was
can do in real life.
the best hack
Which is
defender at least in North America. And what I would do is
Qualifiers, you hear that?
no, yeah, well, because I don't think they rated. If I remember right, I don't think they just showed percentages of where you rank, and I was at 0%.
Aww.
Because it's an easy indicator of when you hack an NPC versus when you hack like a person. So basically, in Watch Dogs 1, you're playing single player, and you walk by people and you hack them. But if you hack the wrong person, it throws you into a multiplayer game, and someone starts hunting you.
No.
But I figured out how to identify those people, so I would hack them and then like go through like a single choke point, like a bridge or something, and watch them try to blend in with other. First, it starts all the same. They run into the scene, but when they see like the area, they have to blend in with the NPCs, and they're trying to find you. And like I would spot them pretty easily.
Because Ubisoft,
scoping.
well, and the Ubisoft stealth mechanics are terrible. You can always pick out the assassin.
The hate messages I've gotten
Which
on
one is it?
PSN, dude. I wish I could I screen cap them. Because
Good.
people knew that I was trapping them for the purposes of killing them.
You know what you should do, Warren? You should do a YouTube video reading the hateful messages from watched_dogs.
I would not be monetized at all. From Watch, I've graduated. I should read you the hate messages I get from like League of Legends, man.
Okay, but
That
League
sounds
of
right.
Legends.
You play LOL?
Yeah,
That's weird.
and I play.
Is that what?
We still gotta play Overwatch.
We do.
Yeah.
I mean, I
New
get
queue
hate
system's coming
messages
out.
from
Almost
people when I
25.
play Widow, because I auto lock Widow and I just play Widow.
Get it.
I want to play Widow.
Yeah, get it.
I don't care about your team dynamic or makeup.
I feel that way with Mercy. I'll go on Mercy and people be like, "Hey, can we get an Ana?"
Can you
I'm
get a
like, "Who?
DPS? Yeah.
Who? I don't know that character."
Bro,
Is
we
that part
need
of
a
the game?
tank, man.
And to be
Then
fair,
be a
guys,
tank.
this is what the control room sounds like about 15 minutes before we go live. This is just us.
Oh, we were just discussing like Sucker Punch vehemently before we went.
Sucker
I would love to rant
Sucker
about
Punch
Snyder.
and Jupiter Ascending. We were discussing the two trashy sci-fi things that I love.
Sucker Punch was not trashy.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. Sucker Punch is instant.
There's
classic.
no weight. There's no weight in that movie. Like it's not. You don't go. No, because okay.
Sucker
From the
Punch?
first
What do
action
you
scene
mean?
in her head, there's no intense moments during the fight
opening
scene.
monologue.
No,
all the way
no,
through
no, no.
until when
That's
she
emotion.
gets committed.
That's emotionally intense and somewhat manipulative. But I'm talking more about.
Most emotional stuff is manipulative. Have you noticed?
That's why I'm saying that.
Anyway, go on.
The facts.
Well,
Facts.
The first samurai fight, where she walks out of that thing as the building is collapsing.
Oh.
Classic.
It looks amazing. But also, she got punched in the face flew 150 feet, 100 feet. That was
You weren't
amazing.
expecting that.
That was
You
amazing.
weren't expecting
But
that.
also, she got back up without a scratch on her. That is not intense.
We're back into it, guys. We're back into it.
It's an
And
anime.
I live for this
It's a
shit.
live action anime.
Yes.
Yes, anime inspired. I can accept that. But I'm just saying, it's not intense. It's just visually amazing. You know what I mean? There's a difference. I compartmentalize very much.
you compartmentalize into these tiny little compartments.
Yeah, I like the
See what
corners.
Matt was saying, because I think that most of you agree with me. Sucker
Actually,
Punch is
let me
an
just-
amazing.
Listen, I
All right, put a poll
And if you
on the
haven't
Discord.
seen it.
It's not my least. It's not my least favorite of Snyder's films. Trust me. But
We're doing leasts now.
no. Oh no, actually.
I mean,
well, it's
pick
up there.
your DC
it's up
film
there.
if you want to pick least favorite of Snyder.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you mean, whoa?
Which one? Man of Steel?
Yes.
Oh, that's god awful.
What?
Yeah,
Manipulative.
That's god awful.
Man of Steel was like a Dragon Ball Z audition film.
It was.
Man of Steel was amazing.
Just-
Here's
the
the thing,
fight
I
scene
love
was amazing.
Superman, and that's why I hate Man of Steel.
Snyder has a rock hard on for making Superman look like Jesus, and that is so not compelling.
Thank you.
It is.
Thank
it's
you.
weird.
Is that Snyder's
you.
fault that DC basically has a god character? Two god
No,
characters?
but
is
they don't equate
Who's
him
the
to
second?
Jesus.
Dr. Manhattan.
Okay, but
He's God.
most people don't equate him
He's
to
like Greek
being,
God.
DC though. I mean, he is, but he's not like
He is
Superman.
DC.
The new 52.
No, he's not.
Yeah, the new 52
He
brought him
is.
in.
He is
Watchmen?
the origin.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
like one comic book thread that ended with Batman essentially like lifting up. I don't know. There was some big arc
It was
that finished.
the comedian's button.
Yeah. Oh.
And Roy.
Oh
and
yeah, I
Batman
remember
were
you
sold.
found that. Yeah.
Yeah, it tied the universes together.
So for everyone,
Rorschach is
so
essentially
for everyone who's
Batman.
wondering,
So-
Thomas had to receive back a rental of camera equipment, which is why I'm over here reading your chat. Hi guys.
What is the chat?
We're going
Sorts
crazy.
of things.
Are they hating me?
Let's see.
I wish.
Listen, I like debating.
Suicide Squad kind of ruined that pipeline for me.
What,
Or-
that's the one that did it for you?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck these guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Batman v Superman was pretty good too. I hate Lex Luthor. I hate Lex Luthor.
Whoa!
Lex Luthor. Okay, everybody hates Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that should have gone to Bryan Cranston.
He should have been a Joker instead of Jared
Leto.
Leto.
Bryan Cranston.
He would have killed it. He would have slayed it. Also, though, the writing for Luthor was god awful.
It was pretty bad.
They really should have done the Batman film first, and then given Luthor more of Batman v Superman, or turned that into more of a Batman and Superman teaming up against Luthor.
Sure.
But they should have given him twice what they gave him.
I love that it was late stage Batman.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
More like The Dark Knight Returns.
No, those movies were bad.
Would it not have been?
No, I'm talking
that.
about
The third one is bad.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Year-old
No, thank
Batman and Carrie.
you. Dark Knight is beautiful, and Batman Begins is a classic, best Batman film of all time.
I still think Dark Knight beats out Batman Begins.
The Dark Knight is of a Joker film, not a Batman film.
I'm okay
People
with
are caught in the Marvel era, and
feel
they can't separate the two into their own universes. They instantly fall into this comparison of Marvel versus DC. But if you take it stylistically as its own
I do that. I love
enterprise
DC.
and
Come on.
franchise,
You're not wrong.
Batman versus Superman and Man of Steel are good films.
And Green Lantern.
I'm okay with that. Okay, listen. I have.
Ooh, that's awful. That is pretty. That's
the
pretty bad.
point that I'm making.
Green Lantern.
That's not a part of that.
Green Lantern is
That's
Ryan
not a
Reynolds'
part- yeah.
origin story of how he became a supervillain.
That's not a part of that. This new.
Oh yeah,
DC
no,
expanded.
it's not.
I thought we were just
No,
talking in
it's not.
general.
Yeah, that's what I.
That
thought,
was
yeah.
awful.
See, listen. I have seen every.
Oh, you're talking
DC.
the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but every DC, every Marvel movie, I'm just.
Why do they keep giving Zack Snyder films?
Because he's good. You didn't like no one like 300. I guess.
He is not good.
I was very drunk the only time that I've watched that.
I will tell you.
And now 300 is just not fashionable anymore.
If you guys are like Remy and enjoy relaxation, watch it while relaxing, like Remy does.
I think you might find it a little bit better while relaxing.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is amazing. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yeah.
But watch it.
Hi, Thomas.
Yes, visually.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
Okay.
in the
And what they
chat?
do,
Tell
and
us.
just
All sorts of
everything.
things.
You're just like,
They say I need. They say I need more Fireball. They're right.
The day job.
Thing that keeps
That's
the
what happens
lights
when
on.
you leave.
You realize we were just getting started, right?
And also, Drew said that Sucker Punch was basically all of his dreams come true. So I agree, dude.
I mean, it's
It was
got
basically
if,
all of my
if,
dreams
if
come
you
true.
just see, it's got layers on it that
All right,
you
guys,
see
I'm
what you
going
want
home.
to see.
I'm going home.
No, we're not playing D&D tonight. We are defending Zack Snyder.
He
No,
got
we're not
worse
defending Zack.
over
How can
time.
Do that.
We're not defending him. We're
I give
playing
every movie a
D&D.
chance.
Because Warner Brothers is in the position to just give away millions of dollars
hey,
to shitty
Thomas.
directors.
That's
right?
correct.
That's what they do.
That's correct.
Give us a recap.
Okay.
Wait.
If
One last thing. Please? Is that a
Recap.
yes?
I want to hear this.
Would it not have
No.
been more compelling to have jumped on it immediately?
wait.
Who are you sitting closest to?
I'll take it. She had Fireball. It's fine. And she can put up with me. Or at least tune me out.
No, it can't.
Would it not have been more compelling if Man of Steel was a brighter movie instead of a Snyder movie, which was dark
No!
themed? And he met up with a
You
dark
are
suit
in
Batman.
the Marvel BS. Like, it needs to be. Like,
Warner Brothers is in the Marvel BS. They made Aquaman and Wonder Woman, and those are cheery Marvel.
Stop.
Those were
and the
awful.
people, yes, they
No, I'm
were.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Aquaman was
Wonder
pretty
Woman was
bad.
great.
Wonder Woman was great.
Aquaman.
Aquaman was
Except the
awful.
ending.
Wonder Woman was good for a DC film.
Stop.
It was good until the
No,
ending.
you don't even need to preface it.
The ending ruined the point of the movie, which is there is not a villain. There is not something you
And
can
I
just
did not like Professor Lupin as the bad guy. I'm sorry.
He was comedic. I was fine with him.
Ironically, he
was like,
Marvel
Gentlemen.
Cinematic Universe is just ruined everything.
Despite the reason for donating you this 500 bits, because Tamago Toro wants to continue to hear this DC rant.
What'd he say?
I would like to continue to hear the DC rant.
here's 500
No.
bits.
Did
Dance monkeys.
did you also give us the 500 that Hef sent in for Fireball?
No?
Fireball.
I wasn't sure whether you had or not, so I wasn't going to award that until I was sure.
Toro, inside the Chaos Agents Discord, let's do this. Keep it going. I'll meet you there after.
Fuck him up, Tony.
I don't see it here, but I will take your word for it that there's Fireball from Hef.
Thank you.
There you go. And there's also from Hef who's helping somebody complete their 500 bits.
Oh.
Okay, so I had to step out of the chair before I saw the answer. Is it to the DM or the players?
We'll just give it to you.
Yeah.
He's giving me 2. Where did my 2 go?
That's a
think that
good
I
question.
think that I just gave them to
I
you.
clearly
No
need
gives these
them.
backseat.
Oh, well, that's crazy.
Backseat.
So
not
this
getting
is
it
a very long username. Winter Nightingale. Winter Nightingale.
Sounds redundant.
Yeah, with odd spellings.
Hey, you know.
Donated
it.
95 bits. And Hef came through with the other 405.
Thank you, Hef.
Just like
Thank
me.
you,
Well,
Winter Nightingale.
Winter Nightingale. Much appreciated. Thank you so much
speaking
for the
of-
contribution.
Thank you.
We really
Speaking of bird puns, Andrea. There have been so many bird puns on her
Yeah.
Facebook lately.
Paradise.
Thank you to both of you
Yeah.
for being awesome.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
What other? Did you guys get through the rest of the announcements while I was gone?
What announcement? Zack Snyder.
That's what we were supposed to do?
You were supposed to tell us that. I would have wrangled us through those.
It's 7:30. We can start right now and not
We
be
talked
behind
about D&D
at all.
for maybe 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and then right on.
Okay, you said Libus Arcana. You said Gordon Biersch.
Luck deck, everybody. We are going
Nord
to
game, we
give
can't
one
forget
of
them.
these two away
Tiana does
on the
more
stream
Fireball.
at some point. We're using these.
We'll
They're
talk
awesome.
movies more.
Nord Games is amazing. They're not really a sponsor, but they're just amazing. So
Yeah, no,
I mean,
we really enjoy them.
we're partners, and we are doing things, and I think we're going to be doing some video production for them.
Well, and
So
there's also
we will all need to talk.
Open house.
As that
the open
progresses.
house, and then after that,
Oh yes. Haha, there will be some guest stars.
Yeah.
The goal is to get all of Nord Games employees
gotta catch
on the
'em
show
all.
at one point. From Scott to Jesse to
I should reach out to Scott.
Megan. We should reach out to Scott.
Followed him today on Twitter.
Excellent.
He's got to bring back
that's how you get
goblin
followers on Twitter. Is you
character
follow a lot of them.
from the Dundracon game.
Oh.
Was that teleporting? That guy. You remember that guy?
Did you know Bo speaks Goblin? So good.
Fluently, apparently.
you like that? You
That was
like
great.
Oh.
All right,
Andy Serkis would be
and
proud.
Game Castle.
And Game Castle, use our affiliate link, exclamation point, Game Castle, because it helps us.
It does. Thanks.
So does the Amazon affiliate link down below as well. That also helps us.
But if you really want to help us, you go to questandchaos.com/merch.
Yes. Order yourself
Our stuff.
And you buy
some
that.
of these coasters, which are fabulous.
They're gorgeous.
I actually
It's authentic pleather.
Like stuff.
I actually made my very first order off of the website today because Quill Barrow from whatever
I like it.
from Evenfell wanted an Octopier shirt. I told
As you do.
I told him the story behind the Immaculate Guild of the Octopiers, and he said I have to have one of these.
I still think that was one of the greatest moments in D&D.
Where did it work?
A little niche
Yeah.
for selling T-shirts, but
You know
The
what?
expression on that octopus just bothers me.
That octopus is very happy before it dies.
Yeah, it's extremely happy.
I like to think that shirt's slogan is, wear it into work. Have fun answering questions. The whole day.
I'd be happy for the
God, it is still hot in here.
That's true.
I can leave the
Probably
door
the
open.
same expression.
Yeah.
Invite the rental guy in.
I mean, the lights are
guest
out.
starring.
Clearly, everyone's gone.
Oh.
So the air
I think
conditioning.
those are all of them.
The air conditioning is amazing, especially compared to our last place.
Yeah.
However, it does get ice cold in the control room, and
Stifling in
warmish
here. Well, there's lights and microphones and cameras and hot people. They're all compressed together.
Bodies.
I'm hot.
I was just going with the hot people, but you know.
Yeah.
Bodies.
dead bodies stacked up in
Whoa.
the corner.
Yeah, don't forget those. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should clean those.
Those do not emit any heat,
That's
though.
from when we were
Oh,
watching 300.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if we
Snyder.
should play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Apparently
What?
not.
You said movies? What?
Yeah.
So,
The thing about Zack Snyder is,
I mean, actually, you know what sucks is that, it doesn't
Exactly,
suck,
see?
but trying to get to the bottom of this beer, like, I've
haven't
tried
watched
several
a
times and I
Unprecedented
haven't
Stranglehold
ever
yet.
gotten
Ruckus.
it because it's
It'll happen.
Not in a while.
Fiora All
Nice.
is a classic
go all the way back.
character. One for the Hall
okay.
of
Oh
Fame.
my god. So
Please give us a
last week
recap.
on
Please,
Chaos
for God's
Agents,
sake.
Where are we?
you
Gratuitous.
guys spent some time on your ship. You met your first two crew members outside of Clint.
oh, I wrote that down.
Akil and Jensen.
There you go.
Well done.
Jensen has a
Funny
slight
voice.
accent problem.
That was
Wait,
great.
would you say Thomas is going to have fun?
That was great.
It's perfect because whatever accent I do at the time is canon. It works.
sailed the seas too much.
All right, I have,
That's right.
I have to update this note. I have Vampire Uktar wants us to kill his ex-girlfriend, Haria, also a lying bastard.
Done.
Who we need to find and blast with Radiance of the Dawn.
Yes.
We killed the ex-girlfriend. We emptied the throne room.
Well,
We got rewards
first
to
off,
collect.
You barely got in to even see what was happening inside that throne room.
That's a good.
You saw a flesh golem in the dim light, and you just started.
It was awfully dark.
Yes. So, you guys eventually made your way in. You made a lot of noise and tripped a secret door that was basically just plates propped up against the door.
Yeah, we did that.
The simplest thing caught us.
So, Oktar, the werewolf or the vampire, was
Maybe a vampire.
was
Yeah, we don't know.
We should have checked. We should have checked.
How
I'm
do
just gonna
you
be like,
that?
I insight
I don't
check.
know.
Are they who they say that?
Show me your teeth. Open your mouth for me.
Nah, better yet, hit him with guiding bolt.
Beat him to death.
Radiant damage.
so you met with
Secret
him.
flame.
He and his
It's the only way.
vampires were also waiting for you. You guys made a deal to go and take care of his ex-girlfriend and her flesh golem, because I mean, if you have a flesh golem, you obviously deserve no mercy.
I mean, to be fair, flesh golems, they're
Right.
bits of people sewn together and brought to life. That's awful.
Right.
So was Frankenstein.
I'm
but-
saying, and no one likes him.
He was misunderstood.
Yeah, but Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster, at least in the original, was quite beautiful, except for his scary eyes.
I love that film.
Yeah.
It is a
My
classic.
name was Frankenstein.
James McAvoy version?
What?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see that reaction. I just wanted to see the reaction. Also, I wanted to talk about the Dooku.
Stop.
I'm kidding.
Recap.
Frankenstein, it's Mel Brooks.
Hold on.
No,
something-
The only Mel Brooks film I've ever
Oh my
seen.
God! Something
Okay.
happened.
Shut up.
Sheltered life.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
This is just wrong.
Spaceballs?
Oh, I did see Spaceballs.
Blazing
The producers?
Saddles.
We're not playing
No.
D&D.
Blazing Saddles.
No.
The Dooku, the Dark Cinematic Universe. No one, anybody. I love it. That's ironic.
So here's the thing: Stream Elements isn't working because it
Cool.
does that.
Goodness gracious.
There's all sorts of
It
unprofessional
often takes
today.
multiple reboots to get it to work. So it doesn't work. So I don't know the actual numbers that we're trying to hit. Whatever, blah blah blah. Until I look. I'm going to look right now.
Are you being streamed right now?
Yes.
We're
Oh, okay, cool.
streaming.
Okay, cool.
We are at
thought that's what it is.
26 subscribers towards our Nordbook Games goal
Hey.
because the Hefner has gifted 15.
Wow.
subs.
Get the fuck
What?
Wow. Hef.
Oh my god.
And I don't know why.
Thank you. That's amazing.
What do you want Ruckus to do?
I'm not
Thank
asking
you.
that question. I'm not getting that drunk tonight
I'm get curious.
because I know where the fireball is. I'm not getting
amazing.
that drunk
I haven't
tonight.
drank in 3 months.
Welcome to the
I'm kinda
chaos,
taking a shot
everybody,
because
who
of
is
that. You're the
who has
man.
been gifted a sub from the Hefner.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Who is our one of our fabulous moderators
Yeah.
and a wonderful patron of the farts.
Fantabulous.
I mean, arts.
I was gonna say arts and then us.
Exactly. Patron of the arts
and one cool
us.
freaking dude.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And they love
I mean,
balance.
you would know you had drinks with him.
That was a good experience.
So, all right.
All right, so we met Uktar. He convinced us to go kill his girlfriend. Did not actually say that his girlfriend was a vampire, which should have been the first tip off.
No, he did.
He just said my ex-girlfriend,
Which I think we
We
asked
said
was,
vampire.
Like
and
He
he,
said
agreed
yes.
with us.
And then we were hiding. It was watching you guys interrogate.
The two
like
non-charisma
pulling teeth.
people.
We're in this mess because we were in.
The two non-charisma people were put out front. This is why you do not put the person with 10
You guys were like
in
debating.
front.
Give us another chance. This should be
Superman
unavoidable.
versus Batman with the with
This
the
is why you do
vampire.
not put the
Here's the
person
thing,
with
actually-
10 charisma in front.
I really,
Hi.
really enjoyed it last week. Just having Remy like hide behind you guys and being like, "Let's see how this goes."
Badly. Don't ever do that again. I will
I
grab you by
loved
the
it.
No,
scruff and
I
pull
loved
you
it.
forward.
I feel like we could prove ourselves if given the opportunity again.
Apparently not.
A third time is the charm.
So we went and killed the girlfriend. She's not. There's
So,
stuff.
all right. So
Maybe.
you guys are in a
Dungeon.
in a throne room, in fact, with a dim light coming from Ruckus's sword, and in it there is a flesh golem down, unmoving, in front of you. There is one female down in front by the door, and 2 more dead bodies that you can see that
And
were
there's
shooting at you with crossbow
One
bolts.
more in the hall that
One
would be.
down the hallway.
That's right.
And a
One is impaled against the wall, right?
There were 3 because there
were
were 4 people who were doing crossbows, and one of them got killed down
yes,
the hall.
One was
yeah,
killed
3
by the
inside.
elk.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Impalement.
Yes, they went down very quickly.
Uzo is poking the corpses, looting the bodies.
I'm gonna have a look around because something about this doesn't feel right.
Detecting magic the entire way.
Looting the bodies with you.
All right. So
Just walking back. I got him. I got the last one.
Well done.
I'm the vampire slayer.
Well done.
Rakis, what are you doing?
I'm just kicking around this corpse. And
Which
it's
one?
What do I find on it?
Don't, no. Whatever you find, I'm looting the bodies.
All of
You-
them?
Yes.
All of them.
Plenty to go around.
Find something else to do.
I'm gonna,
What?
I'm gonna go have a look at what was her name. You have it written down.
Harriet.
Harriet.
Harry. I'm gonna go look at Harry's body.
All right. So
Anything you find over there, I keep.
No.
What on earth has
I
got
beg
into
your
you?
pardon,
He's gone mad with first captain.
mate.
First mate.
Whatever.
There's no such thing as first captain.
I am your superior officer.
Got really
Don't
touchy.
touch that.
So
You can try that.
you are digging through how many? Just the one right in front of you?
I got pretty close to the 4, so I'm gonna say I dig through the 3, but I didn't go to the next room.
The one that Remy chased down the hall.
Yeah, chase
All
that
right.
guy.
So on throughout searching each one, there's a couple of things you notice. One is they don't have fangs. 2 is as you are kind of like you're checking for a pulse and stuff, you have makeup on your hand or some sort of white powder. And
It's cocaine.
12 gold pieces
Yeah,
is what you pick up on all of those.
I share it with. Don't vampire bodies dissolve or something after they've been dispersed?
I have no idea.
And do vampires usually wear this much makeup? And
I really couldn't say.
I lift
only
up
a
their thing, and there are no
I'm-
fangs on these corpses.
I'm overlooking at her body.
You are looking at Harriet, who is dead, and you discover similar. So you pale skin. You do notice that there is the similar white sort of powdery makeup. No fangs. As you search her, are you going to search her body?
Yes, and I imagine my hands are getting covered in
They are, and you also find 13 gold pieces.
cool.
And you also find a small little metal, like pewter box.
You'll look at it. Is it something that I can open?
It is. So you open it up, and inside there are 2 fake fangs.
Guys,
Yes?
we've been played.
I'm holding up Kumara. Blood on it.
She's very happy.
Remy, we've been played.
What?
Look. And I show him the fake fangs in the box. These weren't vampires.
Hold on, Kumara.
All right,
to do
that
that.
is disgusting.
Know where they have been.
That-
Why I said nobody touch anything, because I wanted to do that.
That is coming from me. That's
How would I
disgusting.
know that?
That is disgusting.
Hello?
No. Also, these aren't vampires. These were people.
Oh.
People hanging out in a dungeon with a flesh goblin. I will not mourn these people.
Well,
Are they humans, elves?
That sucks.
All humans.
Humans.
Wow, that sucks.
What on earth are they doing? They're pretending to be vampires.
Fans of vampires? That's a thing, isn't it?
I don't know, but I think we should ask the people who asked us to kill them.
Yes.
I
Let's.
guess we should have asked. What are they vampires surviving on down here?
Probably these people.
Yeah.
Check their necks for marks on these people.
There are no bite marks.
No barks on
There's-
them.
I mean. there's been
everything points to these being humans in makeup, pretending to
groupies.
be vampires.
Freaking groupies.
If I look through the passageway to the other
At the
Fake vampire.
Okay, where the fake vampire went.
What do I see?
You see a corridor that is about 40 feet, and then it hooks to the right, and you can see that there's no light coming from that way. Do you have dark vision? No, you don't.
No.
Do you want me to come have a look?
Please.
All right, I'm gonna come have a look.
All right. So you make your way over.
Just like seething.
So as you look around, it's a corridor, but it opens up as you get into it. It opens up into a chamber that is 20 feet wide by 40 feet, with a door on the other end. There are 2 glowing oil lanterns in this room, and there's a table that has a bunch of stuff on it.
I'm gonna go have a look at the table after calling back to the others and telling them there are things in here.
Oh, I like things. Table.
All right.
There's a table covered in stuff. I don't know what it is, but it might be important.
Detect magic.
Okay. You do not detect any magic.
Okay. But I don't approach the table.
But you got, so actually you would see this. So you went and you killed the last one?
Yes.
With the ranged attack?
Eldritch Blast, yes.
Did you go and investigate
I didn't.
body? Okay. All right. So as you get closer, because you went in there with, you were able to see, you see a very familiar gray-skinned humanoid lying on the ground. A doppelganger.
Oh.
So you have fought one of them before?
Yes.
Up in Waterdeep. This is...
Captain Staggett's doppelganger, if I remember correctly.
Yes. And this is a doppelganger who was dressed up to be like the rest.
This is the one I killed last?
Yeah.
The last one you killed.
And like kneeling down next to it and like, well, this is a problem.
What is it?
It's a doppelganger.
Another one.
Yes. Does anything about the doppelganger look familiar besides it being a doppelganger?
Let's see, the last doppelganger was
Captain Staggett's doppelganger.
trying to get the
the
Stone of Galore from us. On whose orders, I don't know, but...
And I mean, maybe this is just another doppelganger, another person?
Well, it could have been that doppelganger was an associate of Erstul's, and we are looking for Erstul's right-hand man. What was his name again? A terrible writer, I think?
The awful writer.
Yes. I really don't know. I
can't
read any of the
remember, but
stuff.
we'll find
I
out.
hope he was watching. Damon, if you're watching. Welcome.
Damon Lindelof, that was it.
Landelof?
Lindelof?
Lindelof.
Lindelof.
Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, this is a doppelganger, and there's a table full of things over here.
Well, let's have a look at him. Search the body.
You go ahead. I'll go look at the table.
So, naked.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay. Okay. Well, that's not a pocket.
gross.
Was there anything in there, though?
Nope.
Ah. You want to check again, Captain?
Nope. I'm
All
good.
right.
I'm
Well,
good.
Cool.
All right. So
Dainty
you
fingers
go,
and all that.
so you go and you look at the table, and there are 3 backpacks. And inside, are you going to look inside the backpack?
Yes.
Okay. So inside the backpacks, each one contains 11 days of rations. As well as each one contains a disguise kit. So in there you see different types of makeup and wig, and you actually see more fake fangs in there.
Guys,
Yes.
Oh, cool.
take those things out, please.
Never.
I will punch you.
I am the knight.
They died honorably.
I am fire. I am death.
Tiny little Remy. I am the knight.
I am fire. I am death. Take them out.
Anybody else want cereal?
Why?
What's the Dracula cereal?
Chocolate.
There we go.
Can't chocolate.
Yeah, no.
No, we knew what you were talking
I
about.
remembered it and I forgot it the second you addressed me. I don't know why.
Uzo's at
Yes,
the
I am.
bag,
We knew what you were talking about.
eating some of the rations, watching everybody.
Oi!
Just watching everybody talk.
Wait, why are you eating the rations? I found them.
I need to
There are
find,
more
This
for
isn't even
everyone.
me.
I need to find out what happened, because at some point we hit 30 subscribers for our
What?
Board Games book giveaway.
Who did?
So,
Who did it?
You know damn
I
right.
don't know.
You're breaking-
Well,
know
I have a pretty good idea.
so on, so.
You're breaking continuity, Warren. Whoever that is.
Stay away from the rations. I have them.
All 33 days.
Yes. That I will.
Why do you
You're
get
not
to
going to have all the rations. That's ridiculous.
I can dump them into the bag of holding so that they don't weigh anyone down.
They're not going to weigh me down
Why are
for
you-
long. They will go in and come right out.
That's disgusting.
We're not. That is natural.
Grab all the rest of them and just like stuff them in my bag of holding.
Hey, that is natural.
We're not going to take this.
Enjoy. I'm not going to take a half-eaten ration. That is an entire day's rations. You know that, right?
Walks over to the
So it's
Doppelganger.
I mean, it's various, dried meats
Breading,
and nuts and
yeah.
bread and stuff. Yeah. So
kicks the doppelganger. Do you want some of these? I don't think he is bothered.
Now, he might be hungry, though. Just saying. No reason.
So
I wouldn't
from-
know
so-
Still
I think
alive?
he's dead.
what he may have had in his... Never mind.
Uzo's just lightly tapping him with the foot. Repetitively for no reason.
I've not had enough to drink.
Neither have I.
Want the rest of my wild side?
I need more fireball. There's some out in the atrium. I should go get that.
The guy is over
Yes.
Uzo's shoulder looking at the dead doppelganger while we kick the body.
If it wakes up, kill it again.
All right. So what do we want to do?
Why does it look like that?
Well, I want to figure out what the hell is going on here. We have a doppelganger who seems to have been, I don't know, making people up to look like vampires, and
various other things. Like it's not just the fangs. There's a range of disguise kits and 11 days of rations. Like, why?
I don't know. Let's just go kill that bugbear and his goblins. I don't care anymore.
I'm far more
That's
interested in finding
Very
Uktar.
depressing, Remy the Fox.
That's a
If I want to figure out what happened here, I would say that maybe we accidentally killed somebody with not bad intentions.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So let's just get away from here. Go kill those goblins who put us up to this and continue on our quest.
The
Why-
Goblins or the
did
vamp-
not put us up to this. The people who did are in the next room.
That's-
Are we?
Are they still... Do you really think they're still there?
Let's go
I-
find out.
Hold on.
So, before we go in there barging and fighting whatever they are, maybe we can collect whatever reward they have for us.
Oh, what was it? They were just going to disappear.
Yes, we were supposed to be able to present his girlfriend to Bunny as the vampire problem. It's solved. Hooray! Take us to Skullport. It's over.
Damn it.
And it's not, because we don't have anything to take back to Bunny. So if we go and we kill Bunny, we have to then find our way through 2 more layers down to Skullport.
We have fangs.
They're fake. They are obviously fake. Even I can tell that.
They try and eat bodies too. They're gonna find that and pop out the teeth at some point.
They bleed. Vampires don't bleed. And we are covered in their blood.
I think that we should go find that out for ourselves.
Yes, I agree. Uktar played us for fools.
Enough of his talking. They are vampires. They are who we are supposed to kill. They played us. If they're still there, they die.
And if not, then we can go find them.
We're hunting vampires now out of the throne room.
Well,
They weren't in the throne room, were they?
the level can only be so big.
Hold on. Didn't the bugbear tell us that they were in the throne room?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. This was the mission. That's it.
So the bugbear did put us
The,
up to
the
this.
bugbear suggested that we might find them in the throne room, but who knows whether or not it knows that there were fake vampire fans around here.
And the bugbear didn't really put us up to bargaining with the vampires to
Well, we would
change
have
the
killed
sound.
everyone in here. You know that.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
but we still did bargain and try
The
and
mission
change.
was to clean out the throne room.
That was
The
you.
throne room is now
Yeah.
clean. We should go collect.
Let's go find Uktar.
I'm done.
Because he played us for fools, and I do not appreciate that.
Do
at
we
all.
want to let him know that he played us for all he knows? We completed the mission and we are not the wiser.
But then we have nothing to take back to Bunny, and there will be nothing to take back as
to
far
gain.
as the vampire problem. Then we'll still have to fight our way through levels 2 and 3 to find Skullport.
I have an idea. What if we try and say this mission was too hard, we couldn't beat it, wait, we get back to the man who told us to kill his girlfriend. That's a lie. But we at least try and say, oh, it was so hard, we couldn't do it. Wow, we need more detail or something. Get him alone, get him in a room by himself, behead him, and then just give that to the bugbears, and then we got our mission.
There would be nothing to gain or to bring back to him as all the law that I know when vampires are remove, they disintegrate.
Well, I don't care. I'd like to figure that out for ourselves. And if we have nothing, then we're no worse than when we began, except it'll feel much better.
And we'll bring a vial of ashes.
Honestly.
There'll be something to show that this thing is dead. Unfortunately, these humans aren't. Sorry.
Is there any trinkets or necklaces or anything
don't
on
mind.
any of the
I do.
I'm perfectly
we've killed?
You should mind. I'm
You see a
questioning
little
that.
bit of that, yeah.
What do they have a symbol on it or any?
Just kind of just
I respect it.
cheap jewelry.
respect it.
Actually, cheap costume
hold the body.
jewelry.
You lot can be as all right with this as you like. This is not a good day for me. Let's go find Uktar.
Well, at the very least, ease our conscience.
Yes.
Never met a doppelganger that I liked. Well, both of them.
I don't remember them.
What do you think, Uzo?
I think I am surprised that it sounds like this is your first time taking a contract.
No,
We don't ask people if the person we are hunting are good people on the other end. We fulfill our end of the bargain.
Well, however, we were misled to believe they were vampires. That's not who we were trying to kill. We were trying to kill vampires, not people. So, in this regard, I don't think the comparison is apt.
I don't want a philosophical debate with you, Remy, but I will add this. We were trying to kill goblins at the behest of a gang that we are also hunting. The enemy of my enemy is still my enemy.
But yes,
What goblins? We were
The goblin and the bugbear.
Yes, the goblin and the bugbear.
they were simply in our way.
Yes.
They say they're Xanathar.
We weren't sent after them. They were just in our way. They're helping
Why do we
us
believe
in
they're
a way.
Xanathar? Why?
They sent us here to clear whatever
My God!
They own Skullport, and if they're telling us true, they can take us there. And if not, I will fireball the hell out of them.
If they do not take us where we need to go, I will kill them myself. But they needed this throne room clear. And we did that for them.
They could have done it themselves.
They were
Is there
just
anything
humans
special
with a
about
flesh
these
golem.
I am not in the vampire hunting business. I am the avenging, poisoning of the people of Waterdeep business. And this gets me one step closer to
How?
that.
How does this get?
Because
how does
we
killing
can
these
go
humans?
back to the
How does
bugbears.
killing these humans who had no crime except being fans of vampires and wearing fake fucking
We don't
teeth?
know that.
Did they attack you? What is the flesh goblin in the center of the room? Is that a
Golem.
good
It's
teddy
a golem,
bear?
not a goblin.
Okay, guys,
That
relax.
is not a teddy
Please,
bear.
please.
I am well aware, and a
This is-
golem is a
Guys,
golem like
this is
that
Zack
is an
Snyder all
abomination.
over again.
God damn it!
It makes me feel alive.
All right, I'm not going to fight with you about this Uzo. We have nothing to gain with that. Just understand that I am not happy with how things turned out because we have been played. We were tricked into fighting people for someone else's gain.
We were used.
Yes,
Yes.
For
the
sure.
Foxy Irregulars. And that means something. You do not use the Foxy Irregulars.
Now let us
Not
go
without
cash in
retribution.
on our reward.
I think
It
that we
was
should
a
have a
business
talk
then.
with at least talk with the vampires beforehand.
I agree.
Let's cut this loose end so that way no one tries to pull this crap again.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
I'm not opposed to that.
I just like to trick him.
Look-
I think we should trick him somehow because he tricked us.
Great.
I'm very petty.
There's only one way out. Right?
Remy, you take that.
Wait,
lead
I
on
will
that.
describe the rooms.
Oh gods.
So the big throne room that you were in has 4 exits.
Oh goodness.
The one you came in, the one that Harriet
Directly
came
across from
out of
Yeah.
to attack you.
Me. Yes.
On the very other side of the room, behind the bone throne, is another door that is closed, and then the door that the fake vampire
The doppelganger.
the doppelganger ran out to, goes to another room. That there's another door at the end of that room as well.
This whole place is a maze.
Are any of those doors emitting any magic?
They are not. However, the throne is emitting magic.
And I pass that message on.
What sort of magic?
So
Abjuration magic.
abjuration magic. Ooh, do not go near it.
No. Do we want to check the door behind the throne then?
Do you have any
I'd
more
rather-
furry friends?
Let me check.
Who do we have out?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right, Bruno got mauled.
He did his job.
I think I-
Hoggleshack got stomped.
I think I just
one more.
have, yeah,
I think you just pull another.
just one final little guy. All right, let's see what we
I
get.
think.
I've been marking it on here. That is not the money.
No, you
I have
haven't.
not been
We're
marking it
going
on
to
here.
interrupt from their TV watch.
Because we had Hoggleshite and we had Bruno.
Giant elk again?
Bruno again.
Nice.
Bruno's back.
Yes.
Yeah, Bruno comes back. It's like,
Yeah, just put it here.
We missed
oh,
you.
The Simpsons was on.
The what?
Oh, that's well worth missing.
Season 25 or 10? It's very important.
Okay, 10 is better than 25.
So the sitcom that they are in is in the 80s. Late 80s, very early 90s. So it's probably early Simpsons.
Okay,
All right.
sweet. I'm happy with it.
So actually, I think that we should go and look at wherever Harrier came out of.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, we do not want to trip this.
Oh, we can, but I mean, we've killed the people that are here. How do you propose doing that?
Send Bruno to trample
Ooh.
over it.
Over the throne?
How are you feeling, Andraste? You fit?
I'm fine.
Have you healed sufficiently?
More than sufficiently.
Okay.
Yes,
And if Bruno was to need some healing because of this?
I'm fine. I have quite a bit of power supply
Okay.
at the moment. Also, Ruckus, how are you doing?
Perfectly fine.
You're lying to me.
Nah, what? Does that sound like a thing I do because I'm
Yes.
malicious and
Not
childish?
because-
And it's a 38 out of 58.
Not because you're malicious, but because you're trying to keep me from doing something you think I might
I
regret.
was just thinking of adjectives.
Sir.
You guys got 500 bits from the Apollyon.
Hey.
Hey!
Because Undermountain will be smooth sailing from here.
That was so close, man.
I did not even try.
I don't know. It could have. I could have. You know my catching rate. I could have knocked it immediately into my glass. Muck.
Oh yeah, no, I downed an entire health potion that cost 2,000 gold pieces. I'm fine.
Right, 1,500.
Was it 1,500? I think it was 2,000. I'm fine.
You
I
look
would have
like
no
you might
DM
be in
information on
need
this.
of one of those health potions.
I don't remember. I just guessed.
Oh,
So it could be.
I think it's 15.
Yeah.
You gonna take it?
I guess I could drink a health potion. I don't. It's not the special one.
Don't drink the special one,
Of
not
course.
unless it's life or death.
Oh no, I know exactly when I'm using that one. Anyway.
All right, so it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yay.
Nine.
No, that was wrong. I was trying to do Kermit. I really messed up.
Do 10.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Original voice.
All right, so you have 8 hit points added back on.
Sweet.
You remember that time when Ted got a hog? You called it Miss Piggy?
That's awkward considering what Kermit does with them.
It's a simpler time.
That's a word.
That's why they call it porkin.
Okay.
Part of me wants to go watch Porky's.
No.
No?
No.
All right, let's derail this. 10 minutes, Porky's. Let's go.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Plus 5.
The movie, like the high school college
Yeah.
frat
Yeah.
guys looking through the shower hole.
All right.
Classic
Yeah.
stuff.
I've seen
No,
it.
not-
It's awful.
Uncomfortable.
It's 80s awful, which means
very
it's good.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Like
Moving
RoboCop.
on.
Yeah. Hey,
I will
you
give
guys
it
see that train? It was on the rails.
The only time that these
RoboCop.
shows have ever been on the rails was when I put them on the rails and shoved because of Stranger
Not ironic.
Things.
But it's in the middle.
It is.
Onward.
Yeah, it's in
It
the
is.
Are we going to go and check that door that what's-her-face came out of?
I think so. Just briefly, see if it's like a hallway or whatever.
All right. So I'm going to go and open that door
Uzo stands in the middle.
and have a look through.
So you open up this this room, and there's a corridor, as there is everywhere. 10
many.
feet, 20, hooks to the right, hooks to the left. It opens up into a larger 20 by 20 room. And this is obviously a bedroom. So there's a bed, there's a dresser. You actually see there is a lit lantern that is in here, providing light. And you see a trunk painted with pictures of clowns.
Guys, there's a bedroom back here.
Yes?
There's a bedroom here.
Oh. Well, let's go near the lamp so I can see something. That's nice.
Why don't you take the lamp?
It's a good idea.
You should be able to see
Very
things
good
as long as you
idea.
stay close to Ruckus with his sword.
I'm so sick of not having dark vision.
Detect magic in the room.
Just got magic.
There
At next level.
is unfortunately no magic in it.
I was just born able to see in the dark.
So, what
Okay.
about by the lantern? Is there anything there?
Underneath the lantern is a chest that is painted with clowns.
Uzo, this has you written all over it.
Not it.
That was creepy.
I'm not touching that.
No?
Yep. You call in the wild card, and I punch it.
We call in our Joker.
Yes, I punch it.
All right.
Our Joker, our wild
Make me an
card.
attack roll.
And the mimic holds on to your hand.
16 plus the 5. Wait, just a normal. Wait, no, it's the 5 and the. I gotta read this. I'm
What's
What
your
episode
unarmed
is this?
attack?
unarmed
44.
plus 8.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
24. 24 to hit.
You hit. Roll me unarmed strike damage,
Yes. Wait.
which is
Which is
D.
bad.
6.
Is it a D6?
It says unarmed.
It's 1 plus your strength.
Right?
Unarmed strike is 1 plus your strength.
Unless you have a feature or a monk.
No, I'm not that day. I'm not that.
Interesting.
Does it says D6?
It just says damage 6.
It's
Yeah.
6. It's 1
Oh.
plus his strength.
Okay.
So his damage is 6.
So
you roll
use
nothing.
6
It doesn't even-
points of
You don't
damage.
roll. You just do 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And because you hit a solid wood object, it does 3 points to you.
I hide it. Try and hide that.
Insight.
So you're like-
Insight check.
Yep.
And I stand still.
That looks painful.
Deception.
Deception?
Yeah.
Are you alright, Ruckus?
Did you hit the metal part of the chest?
25.
11. I just stand frozen there. I think it's safe.
Yeah. So
Why are
look-
you doing that?
Because you look hurt.
Show her what your fingers look like.
I know what Aaron's fingers look
What happened? I'm perfectly fine. I'm a monster.
If you make me use up all my first level spells, I swear to Lyra.
I am opening the chest at this point. Now that it's been proven.
Yesterday, you did the thumbs up, thumbs down.
that in chat.
It was like flapping around all. I'm like, oh, sorry.
No, it's. I've
No,
done
he
it
said
so
in
much.
the chat. Did you see Aaron's thumb? I'm going to be sick.
Well, you know,
Awesome.
I like to shake someone's hand
so
the
in your
reverse way. It's my favorite thing to do.
I love it.
Can you open the chest, please?
I am in the midst of
All
it.
right, you open up
Wonderful.
the chest. And inside, you find a disguise kit, as well as a small selection of theater costumes and props.
Uh-oh. They were rehearsing.
For the big show?
With a flesh golem?
No, you're missing the point. I missed the auditions.
Well, I mean, obviously, or you would have taken the lead. They kept them from you.
Those bastards.
That meat golem must have been very method.
Oh,
All 5 of them.
All 5. They had an improv group named Meat Golem, and
looks
me.
into the chest
oh my god.
and
Can
he
I-
pulls out his head, and the guy comes out with a mini afro and googly eyes. I think.
Can I think back to Uktar and think whether his costume looked like it was
Give
a costume?
Give me.
It's very you, Uzo.
I will do wisdom because you
Thank you.
are.
Am I supposed to do this?
Wisdom is my thing.
Is this a comedic?
In fact, if your eyes are doing it,
Yes, in fact, thinking back, you think, yeah, that the pasty white skin was a little bit, it
Too
was
pasty?
obviously too, yeah. So yeah, you obviously think it's kind
We
of.
have been taken in by a theater troupe.
Oh,
You were almost killed by a theater.
Yes, I was
By
almost
a
killed
thespian.
by a thespian. Do not underestimate actors, sir.
God, I love thespians.
They're a little scary because they have no intelligence.
where's that goblin bard when you need it?
Squeal.
That's perfect.
Oh, Ben's gonna love this when he has a chance to watch it.
Barthorn
Chaos?
has donated some bits.
Ow. Are they to you or to us?
Oh, I should clarify that.
You should ask that.
Just in
Yeah,
general, give it to
it's
us. Be
been
safe.
it's been clarified.
You made us happy.
3,000 bits. That is a lot of
There's a
inspiration.
lot of
Wow.
bits.
A lot of inspiration.
Thank you so much.
2,000 for us and 1,000 for you.
Yeah, right?
Nope.
Oh!
Slayer.
Damn it.
See?
No! He aimed for it. You saw it.
I saw it in his eyes. I saw it in your
Common
eyes.
beer pong tactic.
Oh, I'll get it. Okay, we got it here.
Distract him.
By the way, for the record, I totally would have killed Mayhem. If you had failed that second roll,
I
it
was that again.
curtains.
I was
I
mentally
know.
prepared.
We know that.
I'm always mentally prepared to die.
Thank you, Barthorn. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Keeps the lights on and makes the lights better.
Yes.
It
does.
Thank
you.
you.
All right.
I really appreciate it.
So I'm thinking back and I'm saying, we were tricked by a bunch of thespians, and I think Uktar is just another human pretending to be a vampire.
Uza takes the
Oh, then we're killing the right people.
Do you think? Whoa.
That
For
got
the bugbears.
really dark.
Wait, no, I thought it was great.
Because if there are no vampires, and they're just pretending to be vampires to keep people away,
I have a solution.
they can practice their singing.
Let's grab one of these thespians and take them to the bugbear.
Okay, yeah. Disembowel them there.
I mean, the bugbear. We could just feed him to the bugbears.
I'm
and call
saying
it
that's
a
what's
day.
going to happen.
Oh, cool,
if we
yeah.
do that.
Do we need a live one? We can take one of the ones on the floor.
I think we should bring them and show them that they are not actually vampires, number one,
Yes.
right? So that they believe us when we say we handled the problem that you had. And by the way, they're not actually vampires.
And by the way, the problem that you have is entirely different than the problem you thought you had. You have an infestation of actors, not vampires.
That sounds
worse.
familiar.
Uza walks out
My
of
fourth
the
album
room.
as a folk singer.
Uza walks out of the room and says, that's what I just said, Baga. Let's just bring back a corpse. We get our money and we go.
Well, now that we know that they're all thespians and there aren't any real vampires here.
But
God.
hold
You
on.
are
hold on. We
suddenly
don't.
okay with killing thespians?
No!
Hold on. We don't know that they were thespians. All we know is that they had disguises to look like vampires. They were here and they had a flesh golem. So can we please just look around a little more, gather a little more information to kind of understand who these people are?
Sure.
All right.
There was a doppelganger among them.
No, I think you are confused, Remy. We know what they do, but we don't know who they are.
That is confusing. You're right.
Message.
There are a couple of other doors and a corridor with a doppelganger down it for us to investigate yet. So let's have a look and then
Go in with as much information as we can get.
absolutely.
Yes,
So we're not
because
taken again.
we got taken because we didn't have enough information.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so you are going to head back to the room where you killed the doppelganger.
Are there any doors off of the bedroom?
There are no doors off the bedroom.
Okay. Have we looked at everything that looks like it might be important?
You have.
Okay.
When do they use the bathroom?
I don't
It's
ask those
disgusting.
questions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
A chamber pot, maybe?
You know what the mages in Oozlium do? They send it to the excremention. That's canon. Anyhow,
Really?
Are you stealing from J.K. Rowling now?
is that a thing? No.
Yes.
Oh no, that's the logical thing to do.
J.K. Rowling had this whole thing that in Hogwarts, before there were bathrooms, they would just like shit anywhere in the corner and just apparated it away.
Prestidigitation. Come on.
What book was that in?
In her Twitter or whatever.
tweet,
Okay, yeah, I didn't remember reading that one.
No, it wasn't any of the
for
books.
5-year-olds.
You just wait until like there's this great big
And
like
25.
beast coming at you, and you have
I know
a
of
mage who knows how to open a portal to the excremention and just.
It's a shit golem.
Why wasn't that in the movies?
In Waterdeep, there's a guild for that.
You know what? In Waterdeep, there's a guild for fucking everything. All right.
There's a guild for capturing, massaging, and killing octopus.
In that order.
Octopi.
All right, so let's go back to that room and have a look at all of the other doors that come off of there. I also want to have a better look at that flesh golem,
And let's have Bruno sit on the chair.
or at least stand on the chair.
Destroy the chair.
Bruno, sit on the chair and then destroy the chair because I think that's funny.
All right, so Bruno backs his ass up onto that chair, and
God damn it.
Quite a thick elk, is he not?
Not nearly as thick as Natrix.
and so as he sits his elkin rear on the chair,
Nice.
the two bony
Arms.
arms of the chair turn into vipers and bite him
I'm so glad none of us sat there.
Oh.
for a 24 to hit
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
it's-
and
Mercy.
a 19 to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Both hit,
do it.
yes.
this'll do.
Hits.
Yeah, so.
He takes 3, and 7. So 7 total points of damage.
Okay.
And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
He's good at that. He's very large, right?
Yeah.
Bonus +2.
Oh, 9 total.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
9.
not
Second Constitution saving throw.
That's good to know.
Well, the first one, he takes 24 points of damage.
Oof.
After the 7?
Still alive.
Yes, after the 7.
Okay, 24. There we go.
How big are these vipers?
Who designed this chair? Like, what use does
Not
this chair?
very long.
IKEA.
Enough to... Oh.
19.
21.
So you make
21
that,
total.
so 12 points of damage.
He's gone. He's gone.
Well, he's dead. Bruno is dead now, everybody.
Uzo
I am
fires 2
so
Eldritch
happy about
blasts
this. Actually, don't tell
at
him.
the viper on the right.
As soon as they're bit, they're back into bones.
And it hits the wall behind you.
Yeah. Well, you hit the chair, and it doesn't seem to do any damage.
Maybe if we combine our streams.
Do you want me to try Sacred Flame?
How romantic.
I
Ew.
think we should throw your knife onto the chair.
It's not a knife.
So
Best, it's a short sword. You.
I'll stab those. I'll stab them. Ooh, me.
The chair?
Who are you talking to?
I'd rather stab the dead thing some more.
All right. What's the next thing? Doppelganger room? Yes?
We're not
Yes. I actually want to check the flesh golem
Okay.
after I Sacred Flame
wanna see
the chair.
I
wanna see if I see that.
Cool. And I only wasted a cantrip finding that out.
Hear me, Thomas.
The door behind.
Did you miss it?
Hold on, I missed it.
Right afterwards, I waited until she started and I went,
And I want to
they're off
see.
doing something.
It's a 2.
So you kind of just like you're waiting, and she goes, "I'm gonna go look at that flesh goblin," and you just stab the dead thing next to you.
All right. So I do want to look at the flesh golem.
Before we leave the room, I'm gonna go.
I'm not leaving the
close
room,
To
I'm
the
gonna go-
door. The flesh goblin is.
The flesh golem is in the throne room.
But aren't we in the?
No, we're in the throne room where the flesh golem is dead in front of the throne.
We just had Bruno sit on the throne.
Where was the backpacks?
Where are
It
you?
was in the room where the doppelganger
So
was.
not
We've
in
come
that
back.
room.
No,
Okay, never mind. So
I'm gonna go look at the flesh golem.
how?
You look at the flesh golem.
Fantastic.
I want to look at the door behind the thing.
That too.
Awesome. There is a door.
Yeah.
It is a door. It's made of wood. Would you like to punch it?
I ask him, hey, you need a punch in the door?
Kick it.
You need to kick-
Honestly, don't
kick door punch?
break the tiny bones in your hand.
I told you I'm fine.
I will kill you.
I'm healed. It's all been healed by this
no,
point.
back up. I've got this. 2 Eldritch Blasts.
And before you do that, we will go to the flesh golem. So you looking at the flesh golem, this is made up of a number of different types of humanoids. One of them is that maybe hill giant right arm that is just
the great big
bigger
arm, yeah.
than all the others. You definitely see elf and you see human. It's mostly human elf, and then the hill giant.
No halflings. There's no justice in this world.
What?
I want to see that.
What did you say?
I said nothing.
Oh no.
Other than that, it has no,
There's nothing special.
Yeah.
Anything. I mean, I don't know. All of this is very odd. Because, I mean, these were just humans.
Well, let's get
Dressed up as vampires, but there was a doppelganger. And
And
they
a
had a
flesh
flesh golem.
This is-
And a throne that kills people with vipers.
Well, you would have to have such. Yeah, that throne is weird, but you would have to have such things if you were going to be down here in the dungeon of the Mad Mage, where adventurers come to kill you.
How is the chair going to help you?
Well, if an adventurer sits on the throne, being like, "Hey, look at what I can do! I'm on the throne."
Out of the
Yes.
corner of your eye, you see a soft green glow starting to grow
Back
larger
up! Back up!
as it crackles through
Like Aquaman.
and cracks the door.
We aren't superheroes today.
I just like saying it.
Make me just give me damage rolls.
All right.
You can hit the door.
Congratulations.
Yay! 10, 7, 17.
17. You blast into this door and you knock it a little bit back. You see, it's a sturdy door made of thick wood, but you do blast part of it away and it swings open.
God damn it.
It's a thick wood.
Is it girthy?
With two C's, you say?
I don't know.
You know,
how to spell
I-
wood with 2 C's.
I'm surrounded by 12-year-old boys, and so my brain automatically goes to the dirtiest possible thing. That's a thick wood.
That's a thing.
Thanks.
Somebody call me?
I want to see that.
Yes, that's
Every time.
Hey everyone! Today, at some point, we are going to be giving away a Nord
I don't
Games
believe
book,
it.
thanks to the Hefner, who gifted a whole bunch of
Yeah.
subs today.
Hef, we absolutely love you. Thank you.
And also, I mean, granted, he was a major portion of that 30, but also people that are resubscribing either via Twitch Prime or Tier 1 or Tier 2 or Tier 3.
What do you
We-
get at tier 3?
I couldn't tell you.
The sky's the limit.
Probably a really bad emote.
We should fix
Are
that.
there any good emotes?
But you get Beefy Gurfy at the second level.
Yes.
Right?
Like I said, are there any good emotes?
You get, so at level 1 now, you get, or Twitch, you get Chaos, you get a little logo,
Yep.
you get Nat 1, you get the D20. Probably switch that out sometime. I kind of like just doing a Nat 20 just to keep the theme going.
Yeah.
I say we do the Amy icon with the monkey on her head.
We should do that.
We should do
like
that
it.
one.
Well, I mean, the Nat 1 and the Dirty 20 have become things that we just do.
Oh,
I
Dirty
heard,
20.
I heard you
Dirty
guys talking
20.
about Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Like, I literally jumped this morning
Oh, because
when
it's
you
not
were
a
like,
nice
oh yeah,
20, it's a
Tiana calls
dirty
this.
20. All right.
Hi.
It's like me 13 years ago. Dirty 20? I'm 33.
Oh.
Never mind. Never
Yes,
mind.
like me 12 years ago.
Oh, there it is.
Like me, like 30 years ago.
You're not there.
Funny.
No. I can't do math. I can't do math either.
Clearly. Clearly? Jesus.
Older than I look,
Going to say.
not older than I feel.
Definitely the same age as he acts.
Especially tonight.
Oh yeah, so 12.
Uzo walks
I'm
up to the
12.
door
Yeah.
and one step through the door.
You go one step through the doorway into a massive corridor. This is 20 feet wide, as off into
Darkness.
as far as you can see. Well, darkness is about 10 feet out from where you are because Ruckus is right behind you. Goes off to your left as well. There are statues in here, life-sized marble statues.
Nope.
Running the
Mood.
length
I'm curious.
of the corridor. And you notice off to your left, there are 4 statues, 2 and 2. And beyond that, the corridor continues off. And then to the right, there must be the statues as far as you can see.
All right, I'm going to step up next to him and see how much I can see
You
with
step
80
out,
feet of dark
and
vision.
you see, as far as you can see, there are statues turned inside in this 20-foot corridor.
I'm having flashbacks to the Lich's chamber, and I don't want to do this again.
How did
You
that end?
look up at the ceiling, and it is 20 feet up and arched, and it is covered in dusty webs.
What?
About 40 feet up, you do see a large object,
What sort of object?
like a large furry creature. It is unmoving.
What's up?
Andros just lets out a yelp and backs up as fast as she can.
Easy. Easy.
Nope. We are not going down that corridor.
Okay. Why not?
Spiders. Spider, anyway.
You saw a spider.
Well, I saw
Spiders.
webs and a great big thing up in the ceiling. I'm not going that
was on
way.
the floor.
Oh, okay, fine. I saw webs and a great big thing on the floor, and I'm not going that way. No.
You squish it and move on. Do you want me to take care of it?
If you would like, go right ahead. I'm not going there.
You said
Bruno!
spider.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, the chair got him.
Nope.
Look at what you did.
Nope.
The chair made the elk explode, so yeah, we're out of options there. I don't mind throwing my sword in if that helps.
Yes, throw it as far as you can see.
Guys, remember, if
we
you're
go.
going into the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, grab a bag of tricks.
It's pretty useful.
Expendable people to trigger shit.
How far away was what you saw, roughly?
Mimic. What?
What are you trying to do?
What are you doing?
Showing off the boy.
It's very
Oh,
pretty.
okay, yeah.
It is nice.
How far away
it's-
was
Anyway,
the furry thing that I saw on the floor?
20 feet away.
About 20 feet away from
That
the
was
door.
it.
Yes.
Okay, well.
I can see in
Do
30.
you think you can hit it?
Yeah,
The webs look like new, or did they just look like dusty old cobwebs?
They look dusty, right?
Yes.
Dusty.
And that's no spider's web.
It's probably
I'm
bored.
not going in there.
Throw it. And try to hit the
Hold
thing
on,
in the
hold on,
center.
you don't know what it is. We've been played so many times already. Come on.
Why take the chance?
This time we bring the fight to them.
Is there any magic in here?
Whether
At least?
Detects magic.
Especially tickle statues.
I was right.
Left, right, center, up, down.
I just want to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Not that you can tell within 30 feet.
Are any of the statues within 30 feet?
Yes. So the statues, granite statues, human warriors facing inwards, and they have pedestals.
I forgot a solution to this.
Okay.
He pulls out the crossbow and he puts on a bolt. Andraste, light, please.
Light.
Cocks it.
I think this is the first time that anyone except Remy has asked me for light.
But hold on. Are you going to fire that at the thing over there? We don't even know what it is.
Everyone should train their eyes to see whatever we can see as far as this goes.
Okay, just don't shoot the thing.
Yes, do
That's
shoot the
exactly
thing.
what
Shoot
I
the
was
thing.
aiming for.
Don't do that.
Please shoot the thing.
We don't know what it is.
It's a spider.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
The cobwebs are old. Don't do
We
it.
thought the vampires were vampires. They were
Exactly.
actors, so
Exactly.
clearly-
Hold on. Will you at least let me go have a look?
No, you're not going to go in there by
I
yourself.
will.
Remy,
I'm
stop
very
being
sneaky.
stupid.
Let me
Very
throw him
sneaky.
in.
Everyone
Hold
back
up.
out of
Hold
the door.
up. Hold up.
I got an idea.
Stop. He is the sneakiest among us.
If you get caught in a spider web, I'm not coming
Well,
down.
If he gets caught in a spider
want to
web, I
throw
will
him
point and
into a
laugh
spider
before
web.
setting it on fire.
Hold on. Better idea. You there.
Wait.
With the spider climbing?
What's up? Oh, yes. I can speak to them.
No,
that's not what I
Oh,
meant.
that's clearly where you were going with this. I am one of them.
Andraste, you bring up a good point. Spider webs are extremely flammable. Light the ceiling up.
No.
Are the spider webs on the ceiling or on the floor?
Ceiling.
Wait, can we collect that and make something
The
cool out of it?
entire cave will illuminate.
Why don't you go up there and get a look from above on what that thing
Because
is?
spiders kind of climb, and I feel like we'd be on equal turf if I went up there by myself,
Andraste,
without any of you
please
able to
set
climb
the
a wall.
ceiling
I mean,
on
we
fire.
can shoot things.
You've convinced me. I don't care.
Someone make a decision.
Set the ceiling on fire.
That's stupid.
I can fireball it.
The entire spiderweb ceiling will go up in smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably yes.
We
Let's
turn this room into a furnace then. We
Yes.
firebolt the roof, and
All
then
right,
we close
I
the
don't
door.
care anymore.
We-
Whatever that
yes.
thing is, clearly it lives down here and it deserves to
And
die.
give me
Yeah, why are we showing mercy?
intelligence checks, everyone.
Oh God.
Yeah, why are we showing mercy?
Can I argue for a survival check?
What do you guys got?
I think Rux is going to be the smartest one here.
17!
12.
So,
Really?
7.
so you suddenly realize
5.
that
Looked
you
up
are
territory.
you are in this corridor yelling, and that thing is not moved an inch.
Two things I just realized. We aren't subtle at all. In addition, that thing doesn't care that we aren't subtle.
More reason to set the room on fire.
Listen, I don't care if it is violent or not towards us. I'm perfectly fine with killing most things. It is a shame we just killed humans by thespians by an accident. But maybe this thing could help us.
Remy walks in the room towards the thing.
Okay,
Oh my
cool.
God, why didn't you just set the thing on fire?
I was monologuing.
Huh?
Are you using the lantern?
Sure, yeah,
Or are
yeah,
you coming in to give him a
Actual
little bit of-
reason? Because the only thing that I have that is
Well,
low, that
you're
is
in the
low
room, so
level
you
is
have
burning
20
hands,
feet,
and that only
yeah,
reaches
yeah.
15
Yeah.
feet.
So you walk
the
up
actual
to
reason.
a dead spider, upside down, legs up in the air.
Guys, it's a dead spider.
Great!
It is very large.
You take care of that.
It's a dead, very large spider.
You have fun with that.
Look up. This is the part where you look up.
And you don't see anything.
It's too dark.
I fire my lit bolt up into the ceiling.
So it goes up, and as it starts passing through the webs, and just like you see, light scattering out from all directions. You don't see any. So it's just like you see this massive movement of light as it passes through these webs, and shadows are created all over, and it just kind of goes through all the way, and then you hear ting pong It's 120 feet to the other end.
I follow the light.
Should I give him my sword?
Throw it.
Okay, I'll aim for the back of his head.
No, don't.
Either join me or don't. But I'm investigating.
All right. I'm gonna follow and like give as much room to that dead spider around around it as I can.
Him saying that felt like a power play, and I run after him.
All right.
Yeah.
Follow.
You make your way down past. So also, as far as you can see, statues, all the way down, of warriors in different poses, physically different warriors.
Well, that's just
some
rude.
have hammers, some have axes, some swords. The
Is that one flipping us
what
off?
would be the nameplates are sort of chipped away or just deteriorated over time, and you can't make out any names as you pass along.
Any halfling statues?
There are no halfling statues.
Oh.
There are no great halflings
Oh. Who knew?
anymore.
Is there
don't
history in
know.
that? Okay.
Fucking
Oh, there's not history in that. Oh, you and your fucking subtext.
I was gonna say, I'll
So
do
you
that.
make your way down this corridor, and eventually, after about 60 feet or so, you see a corridor off to your right. It is 10 feet in width and continues into darkness.
You know, guys.
How far of it can I see? With 80 feet of dark vision.
With 80 feet of dark vision, you can see that it goes 50 feet and then ends.
Just ends like a dead end?
Looking closer, you can see that there is a door.
All right, there's a door down there.
Well, should we investigate it? Then, if it's more corridor, we just turn back the way we came.
So where you are in the corridor, if you were looking straight down the corridor, to your right is that hallway. Up and to your left, about 20 feet, is another door. And then up ahead, another 50 feet on your right is another door.
I'm so turned around.
Yes.
I see what
So
you're
am
telling
I.
me.
Go
and then,
on
and then at the end,
Yeah.
Split it up, clearly.
you see
No!
there is a door at the end of this hallway that you're in. The
All
big
right,
I
so there's
say
a door
we-
there.
We stop exploring. We go back to the bugbears, and if they do not give us suitable answers, at least we have this mapped out.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know if we're gonna find what we want here anyway, and we should at least go talk to those.
Dead spider? Yeah.
The thespian.
Yeah.
We are not talking to any spiders.
To the dirty liars, and ask them what's going on.
I agree.
Yes.
Actually, I want to go to that dead spider's corpse.
Why?
It's on the way back.
I'd like, yeah, totally. I want to figure that out.
Okay.
I'm gonna search the spider's body on the way back.
And I'm like looking at the ceilings as we walk, looking for any live spiders.
Perfect.
I'm going to guess that this was killed by the flesh golem. I mean, it is attached to the room.
Do I notice anything about like that?
You notice that it has been stabbed quite a bit of times
Oh,
Yes, good.
by a piercing weapon.
anything else? No.
So I'm wrong.
Nope.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it was stabbed violently.
Oh,
So unless they gave the flesh golem a knife and it became very proficient,
that's scary.
I doubt.
would be terrifying.
It's also dead.
Fair.
This is what a spider looks like.
Yes, that's what a spider looks like. Can we move on, please?
Hey, Uzo. Gotcha.
What did you throw?
The giant spider.
It is a giant spider. It is
That is huge.
a large creature.
Catch. And it still like moves an inch.
As it falls in
You just
front
kind
of him.
of shoulder into it, and that's kind of it. Does 2 points of damage to you.
I am not
I'm
healing
okay with
you
it.
from that, you ass.
Uso pulls out his spear and he's like, what is the sack on the back? And he pokes the big fatty sack on the back of it.
The thing you notice is that it's been dead for a little while.
Okay.
So it's pungent. And you stick it, it's just like it starts just oozing, just
Ugh.
like this
Nope.
gross ichor.
Nope.
The smell reminds me of Ruckus. We will miss him.
I don't know what you were talking about. This is disgusting.
I'm just gonna like take off running back into the throne room, just like
right.
nope.
But
You wanna
God,
take a
have
seat?
smelled that before.
You want to take a rest in the throne?
in the chair?
No.
He suggested it. Don't look at me.
Who knows? Maybe it's done. It's been triggered.
I completely doubt that. Do you really want to kill one of us off? Already?
I'm pretty beefy. I could.
Oh, guys, what if we go
hold
find
on. I'm gonna have to think
Uktar,
about
bring
that.
him back here, and sit him in this chair? That would be great fun.
That sounds like torture.
That is the best thing he said this entire show.
That's a pretty good idea.
Time.
No.
As granted that he doesn't know what the chair does, but we should.
You're only
find
assuming
out
he
if he
doesn't
does.
know.
Yeah, we'll find out, won't we?
Let's go find the thespians and deal with that problem away from the giant dead spider.
From the Isle of Thespos.
I've been trying to work in a joke like that, and it's just I couldn't find the right.
It's close. It's
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
As we
Is that
walk,
like the Isle of
I guess
Cephas?
we're walking back. Yeah. Uzo
Yes.
puts the spear in Ruckus's face. Like, do you know? Is that how they're supposed to smell?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's disgusting even for you.
Wow. I don't know. I just wanted to
Con save?
mess around with it. I don't know why. That smells horrible. It's a nightmare. I'm gonna go.
The more you look, and he wipes it on the floor.
Okay. Oh, phew. Okay. So you heading back then towards the throne room. Are you going to throne room doors on your left? Do you want to continue straight ahead? There were 4
Oh Jesus!
statues.
I
and then it
have
continued
no
on.
I have no sense
Yeah.
for where anything is at this point. I'm too
So we're in the throne room.
Back to the throne.
You're in the throne room.
in the throne
Okay.
room.
So coming in from where you entered,
Yep.
facing north, is the throne.
Okay,
And you can go back down south-ish to get to.
let's go find Uktar.
Yes.
Yeah,
would love to talk to him.
South.
All
of that
right. So
first
you
entry.
you exit through the throne room, and you are walking. Everybody, make me perception checks.
Nat 20.
Cards.
We both got it.
We both got it, and we get 2
cards.
cards,
Did I get a
sir.
card for a dirty 20?
Definitely need a dirty 20 emote. All right.
Succeed on a
Nord
skill
Games
check.
Luck deck. Oh, nice.
1d12 after a skill or
All
type roll.
right. So both of
Nice.
you notice as you're walking along, on your left. So you're heading south. On your left, on the wall, you see a hole bored into the wall about this big.
Porkies.
You both see it.
Oh, so strong. That's the fireball.
I'm a lot stronger than I look.
No, I believe it. I took judo. I could
Our
see your
camera's
strength.
still right.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. In the
I don't
world.
ask. All right, so there was a hole bored into the wall.
Yes. And you both see it. It is down about an inch off of the floor.
Guys,
Yes.
there's a hole down here. You see it?
I do. How do we mess with the post on the other side of this thing?
Send a fireball through it.
Oh, there we go. That's the part of you I like.
Thanks.
I do the malicious part. It doesn't matter.
No, we're not going to do that. That's not messing with someone that's killing them.
Not necessarily.
You're killing them?
Anyhow, is there
Detect
any...
magic on the hole.
Yeah.
You know what? I very much dislike dungeon crawls. Stand by. Hold on.
Holding.
What do you detect, buddy?
You do not sense any magic coming from there.
All right, moving kind of hesitantly, I'm gonna crouch
nothing.
down and look through this hole.
All right, you kind of crouch down. Give me an investigation.
I am.
Would you like to help?
I think I would. Wait, oh, it said help
There's only one
advantage
hole.
for her help or just
either way. You can roll it too,
I'll roll.
as you saw it.
Yeah. 4.
Ew. Ah, cool.
You have something in this too, don't you?
Investigation. 17 total.
So Andraste goes up to this hole, which is an inch off of the ground. She kind of crouches down,
Like basically
reluctantly
laying on the floor looking through this
peers
thing.
through it. It's dark on the other side, but you can see that it goes through about a foot of stone and opens up into a chamber. And because you were also trying to investigate, but she was already looking through the hole, you kind of looked elsewhere, and then you just kind of found like a little latch type of thing, and you push and
Do I get hit by this door?
no, it opens into the room, away from your eye.
Thank you.
Ooh, I
If I
loosened.
suddenly lost my vision over this, we would have words, sir.
Look at that. I loosened it for you.
Appreciate that.
Anytime. What do we do?
Well, it's a secret door. Have a look.
So it opens up into a very large room. So this is 20 feet wide by 120 feet long. With off to your right, you can because you have dark vision, you can see that there's another chamber over to the south.
There's another chamber over there, but the end of the chamber is beyond what I can see.
So in this room, there are a dozen empty bedrolls.
Wow.
There are nobody sleeping in them. And all around the walls are these faded frescoes depicting villagers and farmers fleeing a giant bat.
Why would I not look at a frappuccino?
They're not frescoes.
Do you remember the last time you stared at a
That was
fresco?
great. Every time you said fresca, I really wanted to.
Every time he says fresco, take a drink.
Fresca?
You can't do that while I'm in the middle of taking a drink. That's rude.
So this must be where they slept.
It looks that way.
Let's see what these
These frescoes are frescoes.
frescoes.
Damn you.
Villagers and farmers being terrorized by a giant bat.
Like a vampire bat?
Okay.
Some sort of faded.
There's no like story that's played out.
I mean, it's definitely a story of this bat. Villagers running for safety as this bat swoops in.
Interesting.
So at some point there was a real vampire that spawned these sorts of legends.
Well, anything else in here? I can't see very well.
I'm going to walk like 40 feet into the room so I can see everything because I have 80 feet around me.
So you walk in. Basically, you see bedrolls lining everything, and then off in the connected chamber, you kind of make your way over there, and you look around the corner, and you see a cobwebbed, covered coffin, a wooden coffin on a 2-foot slab of stone.
There's a coffin in here.
You immediately see a very similar 1-inch hole bored into the bottom of the coffin, or like on the side towards the bottom.
What did you say vampires could do? You know the stories, right?
Turn into mist and turn into animals.
All right, I have a strange thought. There's a hole bored out in the bottom of this coffin. What if this is the vampire's coffin and it's came out as mist and has been using these little holes all over the place to travel?
So we open it.
Let's make its alarm clock some radiant damage, shall we?
Yes.
All right.
If there is a vampire.
All right.
It wouldn't be the first mistake.
I'm back near the door.
Here's my suggestion. You kick the lid off and I'll sacred flame whatever's in there.
Okay. Wait, does it open like halfway like a coffin, or
Is it
coffin
like kick off like a coffin, like an actual real coffin, or like what are the?
It is not going to be a latched thing. It's going to be a
Like a lid.
wooden lid that you would push off.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready action to.
All right, so you guys get into place where you can see into
Inside.
the coffin.
Ready action, sacred flame.
All right,
I want to. Is it possible to push and then pin it with my flamberge, or no?
sure,
Impale it in the
I'll
coffin.
just kind of stealth there and ready booming blade.
perfect.
Nice.
All right,
Okay. So yes, to push open.
yeah, strength check.
To push.
Oh, you're not going to impale it through the top?
Then she can't radiant damage it, right? And it's like wood. Oh,
All
it's
right,
wooden.
with that roll, you 17.
17.
Yeah.
You
You have this memorized.
No, I was answering a question.
No, not you, him.
Oh.
you push this lid off of, and immediately you are about to stab in, and you stab into a layer of dirt. And next to where your blade hit the bottom of the coffin, there is a small vial of liquid, clear.
Oh God. I thought this was gonna be more fun. All there is this stupid liquid.
Can I see?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna hold it up and like have a look.
It's water.
It's water.
Well, it's clear liquid, as far as you can tell.
Does it feel holy to me, like maybe holy water?
Would you be able to tell?
Possibly. We've been dealing with holy water.
You have a god.
Yes, all 3 hours of it.
Well,
Detect magic on it.
I don't know. I don't know what
Is holy water magic?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Because-
I don't
that's
think it.
Well, because
existential.
clerics can make it with a ritual. So theoretically, I know what it looks like and what it should feel like.
I'm gonna say that it gives off the same signature that the holy water you have does.
Yeah, and I explain. It seemingly holy water. It looks similar in glow.
I wasted mine on...
Not a vampire.
Oh.
Do you mind if I hold on to it?
I don't. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So just trying to catch up here
Catch him.
in the chat.
Good luck.
It looks like the Hefner's finishing people's inspiration.
Thank you, Hef.
The 3 figure 60 Fresca donation Hef is finished.
That's him, dude.
There we go.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you
catch.
so
I
much.
would have made it in the box.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
we really appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm not keeping track. I don't know what's happening in the world. All right.
All right, so
Coffin.
we have found a coffin. This appears to be, if I had to guess, a vampire's coffin, but no one is home.
And there was holy water inside. That
So
is
maybe
weird.
they found the vampire?
And it's dusty, so no one's been home for a long time.
I'm covered in cobwebs.
Back up the way we came?
I think so. Is there anything? Can I like look around the room and see if there's anything that catches my eye?
From in here, the thing you notice is that it's very bland and very old and has not been disturbed in quite a while.
Okay. Yes.
So walks back out the door.
If there was anything here, it was a long time ago.
So you walk back out the
Possibly
door.
before I was born.
At the end of this corridor that you are in is this. So that room
Oh,
is
excellent.
kind of over here.
Oh.
All right. And
So-
do I like look and see that it looks familiar?
Yes. You know exactly where you are. You are at the edge of the room that nobody else
Stealth.
can see but you guys.
Stealth. I was going to let them know we are home.
That's fine, you can do that. Ooh, those were really bad stealth rolls.
Oh.
I'm
I walk
You're
into
going
the main
away.
corridor.
I'm going to walk with Uzo. You go ahead and try to
Hello,
walk faster than me.
friends. We are back and we have done your dirty deed. Your girlfriend is dead.
Melon.
And we come to claim our reward. Are you hiding from us or have you completely exited?
All right, and that is where we're going to take our break.
Perfect break spot.
Hashtag chaos.
Chaos!
We are going to start off with this Nord Games Luck or Critical Hit deck. Oh. One of these two. Hashtag chaos. Remember, you can only win once per week, and you can only win one item type per 2-month period. US and Canada only, excluding Quebec. Sorry,
Or
Quebecians.
We're on the honor system here.
I'm confused.
No,
How?
we're not.
Yeah, we are tracking.
We are tracking.
Hashtag
I've seen the
Hashtag
spreadsheet.
chaos in the chat.
Hashtag chaos.
Chaos. As we
Stop
are.
with the mud.
Chaotic.
Don't stop.
I like.
I have. Good to see you, friend.
I should actually do this once we're off. Hey, we're gonna go use the restroom.
Yes.
All 5 of us at once.
At the same time.
Ew.
I gotta go to the other page. We'll be right back.
Amy, we miss you.
Hashtag chaos.
Hashtag chaos. We'll be
Hashtag
right
chaos.
back.
Do it. Thanks.
1. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I have beer coming out of my nose.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Well, I mean, none of us are,
God.
but.
Oh my god. This is what happens when Amy leaves. This is what
Yeah,
happens.
Amy, you left us alone. That was dangerous.
If all is going well, Amy is asleep.
Good. I hope she is.
I remember that. I'm gonna fucking pull that.
That is
I don't
amazing.
pretend I invented it.
Well, okay.
Do it.
Tell it.
I gave Tiana credit for 19. Oh, wait, the other thing.
The dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
We both in turn dirtier somehow
The dirty 20.
with the fingers.
The dirty 20.
Yes.
You can
that.
And your toes.
Aaron, I would appreciate a retelling of that story.
No! I need to tell it in the first person. Don't tell it again.
I will. I am fine with you stealing it, but just know I'll be judging you.
I'll be judging your story pretty
Warren,
sir.
Tell us about that story you were in acting class.
Wasn't it improv? Wasn't it?
Pretty sure it was improv.
I feel like it was improv.
Improv.
Yeah,
I
2017.
mean, we just heard this.
graduating from
Go
SFSU,
ahead.
right? That lines up, right?
And you like walk into a room.
Bay Area acting is a very small network. You trying to get in trouble here?
Congratulations, 42 to 42 for winning
Congratulations.
the No
I'm
Games book of your choice.
No one has any idea what's going on.
No.
Like,
Yes.
what's going
I'm
on?
so sorry,
Laughing
I
guys.
am going to attempt to whisper you while somebody tells a story about their
Tell
improv
the
class.
story.
We were all exchanging acting stories, and I'm like, okay, well, at SFSU, Warren
FSU.
went to.
No. So tell your story.
Just tell
Well,
story.
I went to. I'm kidding. I just love the joke. I went to an improv class, and it was, it was just the fact that. Sorry, now I'm just choking up. This Gordon beer is just too good.
It is good.
Uh,
If you like hefts.
I went to an improv class once at SFSU, and the game to break the ice in the room was everybody walk in and tell a lie about yourself, and that's the fun part, and everybody's doing it. It's not the best, but everyone's having fun. That's nice. And then a couple walks
It's
in.
not funny, but people are enjoying it, I guess.
They're having fun. Whatever. Adam Sandler's movies exist for a reason, and there's a crowd for it.
Shots
I'm not in it.
fired.
But anyway, and then a couple walks into the room, and they're like, "Oh, what's the game?" They explain it, and the boyfriend is just, well, one lie about yourself. I have a huge dick, and I thought that was great. The room was dead silent. No one even addressed it.
He got the spirit of the game. He nailed it.
He committed.
He nailed it.
And everybody couldn't.
All right, let's bring this back.
D&D.
Anger management, 50 First Dates,
Yeah.
Waterboy,
Yeah.
I'm fine with those.
Solid.
Happy Gilmore.
Fine with
Solid.
those.
These are classics.
Fine with
right?
those.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
Grown-ups.
Grown-ups too.
Hotel
so
Transylvania 2.
Okay, I loved Hotel Transylvania 1
Spanglish.
though.
Yeah, number
Manipulative.
one was-
Have
yeah.
rain. All right.
They got rid of
Comedy
Silo, and it's
is fashion, and fashion has an era. He had an era.
I grew
Do you
up-
see Will Ferrell movies anymore?
No one
Michael
does.
Cera movies anymore?
Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
I will watch
I will
Talladega
punch
Nights,
you.
though.
I will punch you, sir.
No one
Adam Sandler's a comedic genius.
One of my
Wait.
favorite actors, Jay Baruchel.
Oh, yeah, really?
yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throwback.
I'm
I like
into
him.
it.
I saw This Is the End opening weekend.
I did too.
You know, so good. Oh God, I loved it when none of the actors. So this is the
Michael
end.
Cera.
There's
That's
a
the part you want
There's
to talk
a
about.
rapture, right? So
They were-
basically, all the same
You and
go.
Benjamin were just talking about this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why it's on my mind.
Yes, I'm
Anyway,
friends with both of you. I live with Benjamin.
So yeah. Anyway, so that's none of the actors got raptured because none of them were good, and they
Yeah,
didn't.
they did.
My,
Or they didn't get raptured, but eventually they make it.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Spoiler.
That's why I love the song.
If you haven't seen it by now,
Sausage
come on.
Party. Oh, awful.
Okay, I feel like that's just like everybody understands that without even having to say that.
Yeah, I think they weren't good
What
to
do-
their
what do we
animators,
do
and
on
everyone
this?
was like, you know what, fuck you guys.
why don't we just have like a show sometime where we sit
Little
and
Nicky.
and
Lauren loves that, but
Little Nicky's hit or miss, it really is.
What?
Though I'm all for covering Henry Winkler and Bees.
I don't know what that.
Fonts?
In Beast? No, I know the
Little
Fonz.
Nicky.
I
It's
know
from
Henry
Little
Winkley.
Nicky.
I have not seen. Oh, that's not one.
sharks are swimming in
The best lawyer in Arrested Development?
Those are balls.
What was his name? Bob Blah Blah?
No, that was Chachi's character,
Oh.
wasn't it? Bob Blah Blah's Blah Blog.
That's great.
Such a good show.
Mr. F.S.L.
I don't know what we're doing tonight. I honestly don't, but there are 45 people watching something.
Guys, sorry that you're tuning into
We are tangentially playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
No, we are tangentially playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage and tangentially playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
We are playing Dungeons and Dragons in a homebrew campaign, and they are currently stuck in Dungeon. As is the
very upsetting.
DM. The DM is also stuck in Dungeon of the
You're
Mad
the one who sent us there.
I didn't mean to.
We were in the
ballooned
middle.
out.
Really? You screwed us over in 3 different ways with 3 different
We
characters.
were in the middle of Salt Marsh, and we decided to take a detour.
We
into
decided because it got dropped in
I
front
made
of
a
us.
mistake, and then I just committed.
Well, you know
Now
what?
we're in Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
It is in fact yes and.
That's beautiful. That's D&D. It
I
really
literally,
is.
all I wanted to do
We've got a
was take-
crew that's like, where the
was
hell
to
did they
take
go?
Andrea's potion that Uzo had left with somebody and have it gone.
You just wanted it to disappear.
And then it was like, oh, the shop's boarded up. There's some crime. Oh, there's a crime wave. Oh, Barnabas is going crazy trying to figure it out. Oh,
200 people have been poisoned.
just gone
Why?
into.
So we're not actually playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We're
No.
playing your homebrew that led us just down into
Yes.
Undermountain.
Please get to Skull Park. Anyway.
We're trying!
All you gotta do is kill a vampire if you can find one, and
All we can find is actors.
Thomas, I swear by Lyra.
I'm kidding. It's all my fault. I love it. It's so awful. We
did that.
It's so awful.
Can we deal with the actors who are directly in front of us as we were walking into this room?
No, we were talking directors.
Good. Oh my good God.
525,000.
We were.
There we go. There we go.
I just
Sorry, Hef.
Agreeable.
I'm.
Started with Snyder.
I don't know how
Where we
to.
left
It
off
always
after
does.
the break, before the break was Uzo screamed into the room, making his presence known, saying, "We're here to claim our reward for killing your human fake thespian girlfriend."
With Andraste standing right next to you.
And I'm with him.
Sorry, I
That's gonna
totally
be
did not.
I'm hiding behind him, by the way.
Did not hear any of that. The Hefner.
Hi, Hep.
What
What
are
you
you
doing?
I don't know. But it's to sucker.
What?
Punch.
I think
Why
it's-
would anybody?
I think that is 500 bits for that line about I've got a huge.
I would have laughed. I would have.
I would have busted up and felt bad
Every
about
time I
it,
told
but
that story,
still
yes.
busted up.
So the person, they would have laughed.
I can see the regular chat much easier than the moderator chat because I don't know how the internet works.
Not like
Okay.
that.
All right. So,
So we were walking into this room, making our presence known. Are they there?
They are there. Yes. Welcome back
Drop the act.
to
Drop the act.
what act?
Inside check.
Can I just walk up? Actually, can I just?
Yeah.
Can I just straight up walk up to him and just kind of get the fangs, the
Okay.
fake fangs? Give me your fake fangs, you little freaking theta!
Stop touching me! Stop touching me!
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I want to pop them out. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to pop his fake fangs
Yeah,
off.
they just pop. They pop off into your hands. Oh God. So
And it's like walk up to him.
she dead?
I grab him by the throat and I press him against the wall. Your girlfriend is dead, but we need to get to Skull Point. I'm willing to look past your motives for getting her dead, but as he tightens his grip around
Glad
the
he
throat,
is.
we need some information.
Yeah.
My halfling friend has some questions, and I suggest
Step out.
you answer truthfully, and I keep him pressed.
Fangs in.
You should probably let up on the throat a little bit so he can talk.
Can that be a
A
deception?
little bit.
I can hear him perfectly fine.
Can that
Are you
be
going to cast Detect Thoughts?
No.
So,
Let up a little bit, dude.
No.
Just a little bit.
relax a little so he can breathe. Now,
I let go of his
Oops,
throat
sorry.
and I grab him by the testicles.
Can I get it on this, buddy?
Dirty trick. I like it.
So, this is Kumara.
Oh, okay. Hello, Kumara.
Hello. Yes. As I pointed towards his throat.
Kumara, you just a slight, just a little vibration, just a
Can we
tingle
do
of
this? Can we do this?
You, sir, have lied to us and led us to kill your ex-girlfriend. And you will tell us why. And if you lie to us, we'll start with one testicle.
She's a bitch.
So you had us kill her.
Who hasn't been there?
Most people. Have you?
You've had homeless girlfriends?
What?
I mean, yes, of course.
He's home. I mean, what do you mean, of course?
Shut up, bro.
You've had a girlfriend that is that much of a bitch that you'd be willing to
Okay,
stick strangers
you.
on her?
A biatch?
You. Why are you pretending to be vampires down here? And how did you get a hold of a flesh golem?
Start with the shoulder.
Okay. Well, you see, we wanted to be actors, and unfortunately, we weren't good enough.
Clearly.
However, we made excellent vampires.
Yes, did you?
Yes.
Passable.
Yeah.
Yes. Drop the accent.
And you.
So we adventurers come down and we give them oogie boogies, and then they give us 10 gold and they go on their way. That was up until when Harriet decided to take control, and then she got a flesh golem somehow, and
How boring.
I squeeze. Do you know the way back or to Skullport from here?
make me a strength check real quick.
Yeah.
Oof.
Balls
Oof.
of steel?
Yeah,
A dirty
that's a
20.
lot.
There's a pop.
Oh dear. Down one.
Don't look at me.
Still alive, though, unlike Harriet.
Not a total loss. Our friend here is a cleric, but some things, suffice it to say,
What do
cannot
you
be
want?
recovered.
I will give you everything I have.
Are there any vampires in here?
Are there any real vampires? Not your
No.
lot.
No, there were ages ago.
Do you know the bugbears that are in the other corridor that wanted us to clear out the throne room?
Yes.
Why do they want you dead?
To establish a monopoly.
Yeah. They.
They couldn't take care of
Well, I don't know. There's they push people this way, so it's not all bad. But
If I were to convince them that you and your friends are dead, aside from bringing them your other testicle, how would I do that? Should I bring them your decapitated head?
Which one?
We were sent to kill vampires.
He's still technically a vampire.
you should say you killed vampires, and we will all leave.
How will they corroborate it? You'll just leave? They'll take over the space?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as long as I can have my other testicle.
Pop it!
Don't know. We need more than promises. You've lied to us once before.
You realize the murder of all those people is on your hands. The murder.
As Uzo wipes his hand on his chest.
You have made murderers of us.
And you used us as your tools to murder your ex-girlfriend.
I'm sure you're
Well, when you
feeling...
say it like that, it sounds horrible.
In fact, it is horrible. You ass.
Because you wasted our time. And that's why.
But you killed the flesh golem?
Yes.
That's good. You did good.
For you, right, though?
No, for the world. Flesh golems are awful.
Pop it. Pop it now. Pop it.
No, hold on. Do you know of the doppelganger?
No.
Detect thought.
Insight.
No, detect thought.
Who are you? So, I will say this: he is not the only one here.
Damn.
There are 3 others that are standing around, just watching you and not doing anything.
Yet.
I rescind my detect thought.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Do you want to direct it in any direction or just at him?
No, we got insight. Nope.
Oh. Is Detect Thought a cantrip?
No.
Then you spent it.
Yeah.
Then why are you guys rolling? If I called it
I
before
didn't roll.
Well,
I
choose
haven't
which one you
rolled.
want to.
All right.
Right? You choose one of the others. Well, I'm looking at this for you.
So I will say this: as you were looking at his face, he rolled so poorly. He obviously knows of doppelgangers, and gives you. What was your question?
What do you know of the doppelganger?
Gotcha. You with your eyes, you see a slight flicker over to one of the other guys next to you in the room.
Immediately, Kumara goes to him, and I step right up to him and push him against the wall.
And roll initiative.
There it is.
There it is.
I was just a step away from ripping this guy's cock off.
I mean, you do still have your hand like wrapped around his testicle.
I should have just ripped his cock off.
Like you do.
Can we get that as a shirt?
I should have ripped his cock off.
Then a like upset Uzo on the back.
What does it say?
I should have just ripped his cock.
You guys are so quick to fucking do stuff. I wasted a spell slot. We're going into an engagement. No, I didn't get any.
We need to
thoughts.
make sure we sell
I
that
didn't
in
get any
women's
thoughts.
sizes.
No.
Nope. He's inspected. Okay. I still got my slots.
I need to. I'm like, hey.
Can we get like a
That's
dog
why I
shirt?
didn't do it. That's why I didn't do it.
Can we get like a shirt for cats and dogs? Do like a collar? Get it on a collar.
Like Mr. Bound Kicks.
I should have ripped his cock off.
Mr. Bone
You
King.
break those minis, sir.
You will pay for another one.
This is actually true.
That's why it's funny.
Indeed.
I mean, I do have another one of Andraste made and ready to go in Hero Forge.
If you break Mayhem, I know how to fix the remake of that minifig.
Right, where's our friend?
I wouldn't change a thing about Ren. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's pretty glorious.
and
I was,
and the other three?
I was up on the other guy.
Give me a sec. Let me. What were you?
Me?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
You already popped one, right? Ah, dang it. Thought we both have one.
Disadvantage.
I both pop one and then you
He's
pop
got
the
some
other.
status. Something's going on. Yeah.
Haha, we're heroes.
Can't roll normally after that.
He can't walk normally after that.
So we'll say.
These actors are like
They're on
pretty
point, aren't
stout
they?
fighters, huh?
I
All
thought-
that combat training.
Are they actors or cultists? Because I thought we'd just been calling them actors.
They're actors of a sort.
Okay. I love it.
Who did I push up against the wall? The guy behind, right?
So you pushed another guy up against the wall?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
The main guy.
It was
This will be
the
main guy.
The flicker he saw coming.
the flicker went
Oh,
to the
yeah.
guy
This
to
guy.
his and then I pushed him up against the wall.
I haven't cast spiritual weapon yet.
Boom,
Just-
roasted.
I thought that was the flicker, him conjuring it, but I
No.
guess not.
Are you alright, Thomas?
Rocky Mountain oysters. That's all. Just
What?
At the glance at the chat.
That's where we leave you.
Salty.
Quote: I
steeped
should
in
have
brine.
ripped his cock off.
I should have ripped his cock.
You make that the QNC logo just like.
Slogan.
Can we replace the new sign on the outside?
No.
We regret this. We do regret this.
I regret everything.
These guys, you know what's
Do you
gonna
think
happen?
wearing
I'm
this
just gonna
shirt to
move.
work would be?
I'm just gonna complete actions without even consulting.
Okay.
These guys just move so fast. I was gonna do it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It
Okay.
would have been a great
okay.
cinematic moment.
I like it.
Only if you could have ripped his trousers
First
like
one
along
was
with
great
it.
too.
You did pop
Popped
something.
it. Yeah.
I've never popped a testicle in my life.
I mean,
You don't
want to. Trust me. It's not a good experience.
this guy, whatever he does, he has disadvantage.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's empathy.
Actually, you know what? Even initiative, he has disadvantage.
That's awesome.
Can't get much lower than that.
He's walking like the penguin.
Okay. All right. Give me some numbers here.
15.
The Danny DeVito.
Andraste at 10, Remy at 15.
Jesus
Were you
Christ.
slumming it?
I know. I rolled a 6.
He rolled a 6.
It was awful.
Ruckus.
16 flat.
Whew. All right.
Why did you do that?
There's 4 of you, isn't there? Uzo, where are you?
Uzo.
12.
12.
Oh, I forgot to ask Andraste to heal me.
Haha.
Ruckus.
6. Oh.
You were up first.
Top of the
Wow.
round.
Okay, 16.
So, well, so this guy,
What do you want?
you pushed
38
him.
of 48.
I'm gonna say he's just gonna get a quick jab at you because like you were still intimidating kind of, and he's like went to action.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me new tab beyond everyone.
D&D
Awesome.
Beyond.
After we bought 70% of the items,
That's
they
right.
gave us the other 30%.
Yup. And música. Yes?
Yeah. Music. Пожалуйста.
Yeah.
Onegai ishimasu.
Yeah, хочу
What's the thing I
музыку.
like saying?
What? Don't talk about my mother that way.
Put them with any way I want to.
No!
I thought
One
this
thing
was
I've noticed is D&D Beyond.
Are the overlays still that one, or
Is the music loud enough?
I think the music's too loud?
Yeah, music's too.
Also, I really like the sound of bakayaro, but it's an insult.
Yeah, it is.
As I learned saying that
Yeah.
accidentally.
What is
I have
it?
to do this the
Stupid
old-fashioned
person.
way, everybody. I need to go to bed.
Whoops.
Like literally.
I thought it was high.
Not
Oh my
Yep.
god.
The only Japanese I know. Zannen dattara. Nice try.
Cool.
Vegeta.
Ah,
This is amazing.
I only know English dub.
I can't get high enough to do Goku.
No one can. It's a granny. It's actually
a woman.
Yeah, no, it's actually. Well, I mean, like an old, like
Yeah.
Old lady.
Yeah.
Imagine her recording
Getting
in
it.
the booth.
It shocked. It is
Get
good.
me.
It did shock me when I first saw that.
Oh, it's an actual old woman.
Well, Goku just like this hulked out man, just it's like, whoa, okay, that's weird.
I love all the Goku deadbeat dad memes. Have you seen those?
Yeah, honestly, it's become a joke in the show at this point. Piccolo's Gohan's dad.
So this.
He raised him so much more.
So you were pinning this
Yeah.
actor against the thing, and just this like.
Are you doing this because he's not very good or he's a doppelganger?
He's a doppelganger.
Because you caught that, and this, so his hand shoots
Like how
into
we
like
do actor
a
about
pseudo
Hi.
pseudopod to come and hit you. So it comes out of nowhere,
It's potty.
straight there. Straight to the inspiration of these Libras Arcana dice, 24 to hit,
That'll do it.
Oh,
yes.
Mom.
Yeah.
which is better than the 10.
I used my reaction shield. No, I don't actually because
No.
that would do nothing.
I'm gonna use my reaction because that's within 30 feet of me to impose disadvantage.
So the first.
So then we're going to take
Don't
the
leave
first
me
roll.
hanging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't fucking leave
So
me
a 10 to
hanging.
hit.
Leave him hanging.
Look at that. Look at that. How Tiana just canceled your inspiration.
What are you gonna do about
That's what you get for giving the DM inspiration.
Hold on. I can't manage
Guy.
chat and everything else.
I'm not your guy, friend.
He's not your friend, buddy.
Anyway.
So the pseudopod comes up and like almost hits you, except for the last minute, Andraste flares up this light and it temporarily blinded and then back. You obviously know this is doppelganger in
Yeah.
front of you.
Yeah, he tried to pseudopod me.
Yeah, that he did.
Yeah,
Tried
it's not the first time.
Tried to seed you.
Not the proper height. The pseudopod.
Seed you.
All right.
Yeah.
I have to go to Urban Dictionary first.
Nope.
Stick with us because at some point during this combat, we're going to roll for that Nord Games book that
So gracefully
exactly.
provided.
Chaos.
Exactly.
Gracefully?
Chaos.
Jesus.
People are like, oh, they're playing D&D again. Let's go away.
Come back when you're arguing about DC.
Ruckus, you are up.
What do I notice coming out towards us? I guess, yeah.
So you see the main guy and 3 others.
You kind of already got the popped one. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
He's literally got it. Yeah. He's got him by the balls.
Maybe advantage if you try to impale
got him by the short
while
curlies.
while I've got him held.
I can't use my weapon after that, after impale. Oh, I mean, I guess if I just straight up impale him. Yeah, I'm gonna impale him. Yeah. Sounds like a heroic thing to do.
Are we heroes though?
ask me after. And
Uzo claimed to be a
wow.
Mayhem.
Mayhem didn't want him to die, evidently.
Oh, poor Mayhem.
It's not good.
What is it?
Mayhem never wants him to die.
We can
Well,
inspire that.
15 total actually, 2 hit.
Okay.
And
It's
advantage?
hit.
Advantage?
Hold on. Before you do that, let me go to my
No problem.
creations encounter builder. 'Cause I
Nice.
do have this encounter built.
He knew we were gonna do this.
I built it last week because I thought you might do it.
With how long the fight against the flesh golem took?
Oh wait, that's
No,
nine.
before the flesh golem, we might
You
have
could
killed these
if,
fools.
if
Yeah.
you didn't
That's
knock
9
the plates
plus
off
9,
the
right?
wall, you might have been
Did you
able.
roll a 9?
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
18.
Really?
You're
Surprise
good,
these guys.
dude.
Never mind.
He rolled an 18. He's fine.
9 plus 9.
Yes. So that math checks out.
Yes, I read it.
You hit this person.
I thought you rolled a 6.
Me too.
Did they take? They took some damage to the pop testes, yeah.
Give me a D4.
Pop testes.
D8 for a pop
Hell
test.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
D12.
8 is perfect.
2D12.
No, D8 is perfect.
2D20. Just give me a
Yeah, I
D100
think you're
roll.
right.
D100.
D8 is perfect.
Yeah. Is it a D8? Are we sticking with D8? Or are we
Yeah,
doing
D8.
1,
Oh.
One plus strength.
Yeah, plus strength.
3
3 total?
total?
Nice.
There you go.
Slightly less fertile.
Glad to help. I'm surrounded by boys.
I actually didn't pop it. I severed the cord that
Exactly.
leads from the scrotum to.
The vastest friends.
That's awfully specific.
Malcolm in the middle.
He says that as he comes past
That's oddly specific.
Right.
the epididymis.
That's your skin. No, it's
No,
the
that's
epidermal.
Epidural. The epididymis is a sac attached to the top of the testicle.
Okay, let's go.
I know that because of the Wolf of Wall Street. Who says movies don't teach you stuff, right?
Right?
The guy had an
Or
enlarged
TV.
epididymis. It was so big, it was almost like a third testicle.
Why do they? Why?
Hydrigal.
Wow.
Hydrigal.
with this
It was a
conversation.
I don't know what hydrical is.
There's a hydrigal, enlarged hydrigal.
I saw Wolf
Quick,
of Wall
guys,
Street.
it's on again. They're done playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Only put down Fortnite.
It's a hydrigal.
I don't know,
Enlarged
man.
hydrigal.
Okay.
I thought
Whatever
your
that clip is a guy talking about his testicles.
I thought your scientific term was fake.
So our D&D, our DM show that we want to do with Ezra and you should be not a DM show. Just be us just
Just
drinking.
DMs drinking.
Except Ezra wouldn't drink. So it'll be us drunk,
Just-
belligerently attacking Ezra.
And he would
into
zing
it.
you right back because he's
into it.
that fast, sober.
Well, the problem is Ezra would win every.
He
Well, yeah,
would.
of course.
Yeah.
Because Ezra's just that fucking good.
I mean, is it really winning if you're not drunk? I don't know.
If you ain't
I mean,
drinking,
ask
you ain't
him.
playing.
Can't
bro.
lose if you can't lose if you repress it. Yes.
How badly did you hurt?
What if we get we get like a therapy couch?
A what?
A therapy. Well, a couch.
Oh, I would love that.
Your
And then we
characters
just-
go to therapy?
Can we use the
Well, the
futon?
DM goes to therapy.
I must tell you.
Can we use the
about
podcast?
Uzo.
Futon?
That's
Okay,
awesome.
are we
mean,
playing
but he
any more
loves us.
tonight, or should we just call it for the night?
Actually, I might get as a group therapist, actually. I think it might.
I don't know.
Kenny
the best
Jeeves, I think, sidelines.
I immediately
As a
cut
butler and group therapist.
Why are you guys still watching? No.
I immediately cut
It's a valid question.
Hi, I'm sorry.
I immediately cut to like a group therapy exercise where we're like, try and hit each other gently with these bats when you have a problem, and just cuts to just beating the shit.
I'm attacking everyone's like nether regions.
Show me
stealth.
on this doll
The
when
one time when
halfling is
Androssi has
tall.
advantage.
Show me on this halfling.
Nowhere you say.
Hey, everyone. Ruckus, you did damage, right?
Yes,
God.
I rolled 6 plus another 6, which is 12 total if I checked right.
Well done, sir. So yeah, just you. So you do you sticking your flambeers into this guy. You feel the familiar resistance of leather armor.
Okay. Screaming.
It still hits him, and he's like, yeah.
I'm screaming 2 things. We're heroes! And they have armor! to protect themselves!
Would you like to make your second attack?
Yes, I would.
We're heroes.
Where did you
get that
Gotta
idea?
kill these actors.
We're not killing the actor, we're killing the doppelganger.
Sorry, no, we have to kill these actors.
We have to purge the world of their eccentric acts.
We're about to have a fireball dropped on us to exterminate us, the actors.
What'd you get?
Oh, God.
26 total.
Yes, that will hit.
Oof.
Maybe? All right. And 11 total.
Nice.
What?
All right.
Yeah, because I'm
Wait.
one-handed right
Hold
now.
on, let's let Tiana do the math.
It will help. I do like a second opinion.
Yes.
Okay.
Well done.
Very well.
Good, because I was guessing.
Here you go.
I'm gonna be honest.
Good boy.
Sit. Stay.
It was inspiration.
Roll over. It
Oh
was a
my
good
God.
boy.
I wish you threw an inspiration coin, but I wouldn't have caught it.
Oh my God. Quest and Chaos. Insert dick joke here and maybe like 5 minutes of D&D.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Accurate. Yeah.
Accurate.
Yeah, but like
10 out of 10 would recommend.
10 out of 10 shipping will never happen on this stream.
It's like if you take all our like D&D episodes, all 44, and you condense them down to just role playing and action, it's like 3 videos. It's like 4 hours long.
or as Ezra would point out, if you cut all of the fighting together, it'd be like 4,000 hours.
He does not like the D&D
No.
combat.
No.
To be fair, Call of Cthulhu combat is much more streamlined. Speaking of,
And
let's go.
Remy, you're up.
oh, am I?
There's a doppelganger in front of you.
Thank God.
There is.
Not for much longer.
Yes, I suppose I'm not within 5 feet of anyone else, am I? I can't see because there's a.
You
Thomas?
are within 5 feet of Ruckus.
No, 10
He's
feet.
behind you.
10 feet of ruckus.
10 feet of ruckus.
Okay.
He's 5 foot.
Perfect.
Or, well, yeah.
All right, well, I'll just, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll stab him at his abdomen then.
Okay.
Gracefully.
Where you think his abdomen would be?
Well, his doppelganger is right there. Here we go with Kumara. Drink deep, Kumara.
Ooh, nice.
Natural
20!
20.
Give him a call.
Natural.
Kumara drank
20.
very deep.
Wow.
Hit it from the back, Kamara.
Do not give me that opening. I will waltz through it, sir.
All right, your movement this turn does not provoke opportunity attacks from someone else.
I was gonna say
Yes.
Why would I need it?
he doesn't move.
You don't trust it.
I'm not. I'm not within range of anyone. I could just move.
With Booming Blade, of course.
You have 3 cards.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yes. Thank you for specifying that.
Yes. Come on. I think it's cocked.
That's cocked.
Yeah, you gotta roll that again.
Okay,
Cool.
that's nice. So that's 3 plus 12 is 15 plus another 5 is 20 plus another 6 is 26 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, actually,
It should be 26, because that's exactly half. But anyway, go ahead.
no, what?
We heard it.
Math is easy.
It's not 26. Sorry, it was originally 25 doubled as 50 plus
That's right.
6, so 56 is what it is.
Yeah, that'll.
Is it dead?
Wait.
He rolled a nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Just immolated.
Yeah. So describe your doppelganger kill.
I'm really liking this Booming Blade, and as it goes into him,
Is Booming Blade doubled as well?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
This is part of the attack.
yeah, it's all the
explodes.
dice. So I say drink deep, Kumara, and it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, and it explodes all over the wall, and you and it and Ruckus.
I'm glad I'm
And
back
I'm just
here.
holding Kumara out
Yeah.
there, just laughing in the
Like-
viscera.
That's new.
Uzo, you have just seen a thing explode next to you.
So Ruckus comes crashing in and hitting it.
You
and
have
and I'm still got him by the balls.
Yeah.
And
Like Eli?
as that happens in the dark corridor, the floor starts to go green as I cast an Eldritch Blast, while still holding on to the balls.
It's a ranged attack.
And then
At
using the other,
disadvantage.
that's fine, I get that. And then the other one, also at point blank.
All right.
I'll inspire the shit out of you.
You don't have
Left hand.
burning hands.
Left hand, that's 17.
At disadvantage.
And then And the other one is nat 20. Give me a card.
No, at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So I take the 17.
Yes.
17.
The one attached to the balls.
But we did still roll the nat 20. That was the rule.
Right
we came
hand
with.
to the chest. That's gonna be a 5.
Not there.
Oof.
Okay. Well, inspiration's not gonna help.
You'll have to take the first
Yeah.
one either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Damn.
Since the 1 counts as a card towards me.
Ha ha ha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maximum amount of healing possible for
All right.
anyone.
How much damage did you do?
About to find out. Give it to me. Nice. That's a 14.
Nice. To the nutsack.
Yeah, straight to the nutsack.
Not the handy J.
That will hurt my marble sack. No? No one?
Yeah, but
Were those his-
Bobby Boucher.
Yes. Yes. When he gets hit.
I just like thinking that's his dying words.
Not dead, huh?
As soon as we start playing D&D, people are like, I'm out.
Right.
Not dead.
Oh, he's not dead.
Okay, so I do that, and as I step back, I cast with the left hand and it misses and it hits behind him. But I take 5 steps, like a step 5 feet back, and my
Using the
movement
card?
does not provoke an attack of opportunity. But
Seconded.
Thirded.
All right.
won't be using that again.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't let him get away.
Kill the defenseless thespian, quick!
Yeah,
Those
you're
guys,
screwed.
those guys are just out. They are. Peace out. Moving 60. They're moving their move and their action. They're
They're out.
dashing.
You'll never walk in this town again!
Andraste.
There we go.
Under mountain.
Did you say?
You'll never walk in this town again, is what I shout.
So I turn and I look at Uktar. And I'm like, are you ready to surrender?
I've surrendered a long time ago. Please,
Are you not chasing?
whatever you want to
Your turn.
do, whatever you want, it's yours.
I needed a good laugh.
Are you chasing?
What? Are we chasing?
I hear you have a tavern. I can work for free.
He knows about a tavern. Finish it.
Here's the thing, we need to take someone back to Bunny.
And that's when we
Because we need to get to Skullport.
There are
and
2
get
people we
out
can
of here.
catch.
You want to? Because I will chase him if I need to.
Do we
No,
care?
this one made murderers of us. It's him that we should give to Bunny.
I agree.
Okay.
How
Yes.
bad does he look? If you have to quantify it.
Nice.
He doesn't look awful, except he looks awful because you exploded his.
Yeah.
Genitalia.
Yeah, that's,
Exactly.
Like heroes would.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I'm an elvish man.
oh my god.
I mean, the D&D problem is that eventually you have to ask yourself, wait, are we the bad guys?
Which is
Yeah.
why I'm trying to keep us from killing as much as possible.
Never
All right,
claimed to be a
ship
good guy.
sail.
He killed a doppelganger.
The doppelganger's fine. Let's take
They're
this.
bad people, right?
That is a thin line, and those are existential questions we do not want to deal
Uzo
with. Yeah.
puts his spear up to the guy's throat. Can you walk?
I can hobble.
Crawl
Excellent.
if you have to.
Can I drag you?
Yes, that's
Could
probably more
you?
preferred.
I know you're probably sending me to my death.
Uh-huh.
Could you at least heal my balls?
Not yet.
If we
We did this with the druid. Do not do this now.
If we
We did what with the druid?
We healed him. He tried to disappear. We had to capture him again.
We did not heal him.
It was fine.
We just didn't kill him. Spare
Those
the
guys are long
dying.
gone.
Spare the dying is very different from cure wounds.
They're like putting coins into buckets, going faster, faster, faster.
Take out the things. Take it. Oh shit.
Throwing weird capes off.
And
Going up
Andraste
just into a long
sort of
jump.
sighs and walks over to this guy and puts
Don't
the
you
hand on-
No.
do it, Andraste.
If we heal this man and his testicles is not vampire testicles, they are doomed to a fate of being eaten by those goblins.
I'm
Because
sure,
I will tell those goblins he has freshly uneaten testicles, so that way they eat him because he tricked us and I am petty.
I'm sure that sentence made sense in your head.
Did it not, really?
No!
I thought it made sense.
Uneaten.
How do we get that on the same shirt? It's like the back needs to be like, I have freshly uneaten testicles, and then I should have ripped his cock off. It's a twofer. I mean,
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going
I
on.
could have sworn there was logic to that sentence.
There was not.
Warren? No? Damn it! Okay.
I'm gonna put a hand on this guy's shoulder and cast.
And as soon as I see her coming towards him, I cast poison spray in the guy's face.
Why not in his testicles?
What is the range on that? And what is the blast
Still
radius?
in front of me.
Because I'm standing next to him.
You're 10 feet away.
is it?
No, I've moved up next to him to put a hand on his shoulder.
I
was your
know
turn.
when she's coming forward. Well, if
It
it's her,
was her
if
turn.
it's her turn,
Yeah.
the other people are still like within
that's
range,
fair.
right?
Well, they're 60 feet away.
They're gone.
Oh, they've only moved 60 feet.
Yeah. That's 50 right there. It's your go
so
in initiative. Do you want to heal him?
Yes, I want to heal him.
Damn it.
Maker's mercy.
Then on your initiative, you heal him.
For
Yes.
tuning in, guys.
Okay.
8.
It's about to get
What was
Okay.
the dick joke thing?
And I'm going to stand between this guy and Uzo, looking at Uzo and crossing my arms.
Uzo
So
is
you see a little bit of his pale face get a little bit of color back. He's still in pain and hurt, and he just says, thank you.
Uzo walks up.
And just hands
No,
up.
he
I
has
give up.
surrendered. Stop it. We're turning him over to Bunny, which is already a fate worse than death. The least we can do is send him there in as little pain as possible.
You
If he
heal.
disappears, I'm grabbing testicles from somewhere.
Fine. But I don't think
You don't make that decision.
I am fair. Yeah, we weighed in on this one. This is our battle now.
All right, you lot have fun. These are not parts that I have.
I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. I will tell those goblins he has balls, and they will eat his balls. He's gonna feel the same pain twice.
Regardless, that's not our decision to make.
Okay, whatever. I'm just telling you.
We're taking this person to Bunny.
Yes, we are. Let's do that.
Get
And we are
balls
taking
eaten.
him there in as little pain as possible, Uzo. If you try to hurt him, you're going to have to get me on the way.
Let's keep him alive until he dies.
Sure.
Can I stab him and then give him a health potion?
Makes tons
No.
of sense. This will
This
not
will-
work out,
This will get us to Skullport.
and I will use it later.
You go right
For
ahead.
what?
To try
Do
and
what I want.
To try and
This
make
is
me feel
supposed to
bad.
be- yes, absolutely.
try,
Okay,
being the
well,
operative word.
relax, everyone, all right? Look, we kill him now, we kill him later, it doesn't matter. He's not going to get away from us. Bind his hands, please.
Uzo
Rude.
leans over with the spear and says, "The bugbear did not ask you to come back alive. There is still room to make amends, so do not give us any trouble."
Yes, let's bind him.
I bind it.
Bind his hands behind his back.
I will do that.
You
I
are
whisper-
proficient?
He like
Am I?
puts him
That's the
behind
other guy.
the split.
That's the other guy.
I did some knots.
The
so
other
Oh,
guy?
okay.
Let me.
Can I whisper behind his ear while you tie his hands?
That's weird, but yes.
Excuse me, let me just put my legs over you, Remy. Okay.
All right.
Back in your favorite place.
No. It's just, I just
You don't have to use me.
blew up a whole. All right, so I'd like to tie his hands.
She does.
Okay.
I'd
What do
like
you
to.
want? Sleight of hand?
In third edition they had rope use or whatever.
Sounds awesome.
Depends on the context.
Dexterity.
That's a bondage joke.
Yeah.
It did take a second. I got it. Yeah, that took
That's
three.
good.
That took 3 seconds.
Hold on. I need some of this.
You need joke music?
I need some cinematic folk just to.
What do you? Yeah.
Wait, while I whisper, while he's doing.
Yeah, majestic.
Your testicles' fate has been sealed.
Oh, God.
And then I back away.
It's not good. What did you want?
Dexterity.
Good.
Just plain dex, so that's +5. 10.
Inspire?
Do you want to
10.
inspire that?
Yeah, I'll inspire it.
Let's inspire it.
You throw who's throwing a coin? Okay, you throw a coin.
Close. Close to the
I'm
beers.
not.
It's still 5.
What?
10.
You didn't pull an Amy. There you
Didn't.
go.
Well, at least it wasn't an Amy.
Oof. This guy, though, he's
Your nice jail is full.
You will not come out
he
until
tie him
I
up?
find Mr. Poundcake.
Yes, he is tied up, and you guys now have a bound actor.
Who knows? Maybe he's into that.
You get away, you criminal. You're definitely into this.
Let's head back toward where we found Bunny.
So, while we're pushing
Okay,
along,
yes.
what was your name again? Ukter? Or is that just the character?
No, that is my name.
Okay, well, I'm so
Sorry.
Right. It's easier to remember.
Lord Ukter, if you could.
Otherwise, I call all of my characters Dave.
Yeah.
Can't imagine where that would come from.
So about the doppelgangers, just wanted to know, why them? What was up with that?
They're pretty good with their disguise.
Well, and if you're in an acting troupe, you can play any part.
Yeah. I mean, they were less actors and more people that needed a place to be.
Oh, why's that?
They're not welcome everywhere. I mean they are, because they can be anyone.
Yes. Well, I guess that's why they're also not
Yeah.
welcome.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear that one used to be a waitress up in the tavern up there.
What? Who?
Yeah. Oh, that one. That was Bonnie.
You fucking asshole.
You know what's even worse? I, the player, knew that because I looked it up for the backstory that I wrote about Andraste and went, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that'll ever come up.
Now it's all over the place. It came up.
And then exploded. That
Yes,
sounds like another
and it
dick joke.
exploded.
Sounds like another dick joke.
Yes, indeed. All over me.
All right. So we're heading.
That wasn't in the module.
Are you sure? Check the book.
She was a doppelganger in the module.
Well, and I knew that because I looked it up because I was looking up how to spell Bonnie.
Ah, nice.
Andraste, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. That, they should have said something that you didn't recognize us.
Let's go.
Guess that's how he knew we had a tavern.
Yeah. And I told them.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, totally.
That'll do it.
What you said.
I thought our reputation had spread to the Underdark, but I guess not.
No, not quite that far.
That would
We're
be
just in the Undermountain, right?
The Undermountain, yes.
That would be impressive
Wow.
to get wood all the way down.
I'm gonna have to read this chat back.
I think I'm gonna have to as well. I hear that there are orc recipes in there.
What?
Sounds
We have
about
Tamago Toro, 500 bits to butter knife the prisoner.
Not in the drink.
Good catch.
I'm on it.
So,
Do it.
All right, so we're heading back.
bludgeoning, half piercing.
We're heading back toward the fucking bugbear.
Walking back all the way,
Okay.
we came back tracing
So
it.
you guys go through the room with the pillars, and there are. You noticed as you entered this time. You see two shapes that are bugbear shapes head through the mirror room as you kind of enter. They weren't expecting people to come from this way, so once they saw you, they took off running. So you go
Get Bunny, we'd like to speak with him.
you hear that echo down the hallway, and you hear right, kind of coming from the other way. So as you continue walk down, you go through the mirror hallway. The mirrors are not back; they're still destroyed, except for the.
It's only been like
yeah,
Half
it's been a
day.
night.
Yeah.
Feels like forever. So you head around back to the hallway. Do you want to end up going all the way back?
I want to find Bunny wherever he is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you turn
Let's
the corner.
wait for Bunny to come to us in a more strategic location.
There we
So
are.
you turn the corner from the mirror hallway and wait. And eventually, after a few minutes, Bunny comes out. It's like, I've been told you are coming back.
Yes.
You have killed the vampires?
This is the last one. Go ahead and tell him what you are, Ukta.
I'm an actor. I'm not a vampire. I am prepared to die.
There aren't any real vampires down here. Haven't been for quite a while from the look of it.
As they've been masquerading as vampires.
You've been tricked by actors. Well done.
Insight
Hold
check.
on. Hold on. Not offended by that.
Which one?
Really?
Bunny is like, oh, actors.
Can
They
I?
are the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Was he genuine?
And the
Can I
smell, you
insight
cannot
whether or
stand
not he was genuinely tricked, or whether or not he's faking that he knew? That
Give me an insight check.
Could I join him in that?
Yes.
I also? Maybe.
13.
Maybe. Yes.
If
14.
anyone who wants to do an insight check. Yeah, I mean, if you're there.
Whoa!
it.
Sweet. 17 plus something.
10.
14.
13.
Oh, 18 total.
All right.
You can come
The
back.
three of you, you get the distinct feeling that Bunny thinks actors are worse than vampires.
We have killed a great many of them.
Unfortunately.
Oh, powerful. Very well done.
What?
Actors, I mean, wow.
So,
More than vampires.
Take us to
I mean, vampires
Skullport.
are one thing, but actors are totally another.
Yeah,
There is mercy.
this
Whole
requires entry all the way to Skullport.
Yes.
Didn't you say?
Yes, I will prepare a team.
have you heard of actors that do voices? They're the worst. They do all sorts of different voices. They'll trick you.
Oh, sneaky bastards.
Yeah.
Yes, they're very sneaky.
Terrible.
Yeah, the
They
same
trick
one.
you.
Well,
I don't know what
Yes.
that could possibly
It's-
be about.
Specifically offensive when they try to do ethnic voices.
We had a conversation once.
It is quite a gamble.
Yes.
okay.
No one's offended by British.
I mean, the Brits invaded pretty much everywhere.
I'm talking about myself. I'm trying to
okay.
be self-deprecating. This Jamaican is better than my Nigerian.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
it was Wakandan.
Since we're not playing D&D anymore.
No.
No, let's go.
So Amy, after I think it was Ben that posted the cat thing.
Which cat thing?
Which
All descriptions are important as a DM.
Yes.
You walk into a room and there is a lit candle, 4,000 demons, and a cat sitting on the table.
Yep.
Everyone's like, I pet the cat.
You have please, Mrs. Flufflebottom.
Yes.
There's a whole lot more to it. She of the Talon, the Queen of the Underdark,
So-
Mrs. Flufferbutt.
Amy was responding to that and actually called and said, what was the name of the cat on that one? What's the name of the cat? And she's like, I know it's Mr. something. And I was like, I don't know. I can't remember. And then in my head, I just go, turned into Grant. Well, you're
Gale.
Grant.
Gale.
Yeah. I turned into Gale and said, Mr. Poundcake. I'm like, oh my God. Just saying Mr. was like, oh my
Mr.
God.
Poundcake.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Nice.
human brain is a
I know.
It brings you back.
All right.
Whenever I want to get into David, I just go,
Mister.
David.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Helps.
Okay.
Take us to Skullport
I will,
for the
I will
love of
prepare, I
Lyra.
will prepare a team. We can leave in about 30 minutes or an hour if
30
you wish.
minutes. So now, yeah, I could do with an hour.
Yes, let's do with the rest.
When you eat this man alive, start with his testicles.
Hold on.
What do you
They don't
plan
get
to
him.
do with this man? What?
No, they don't
What?
get him.
What?
We just wanted to show him to them and say this is what they were.
Ooh, wait a minute.
He tricked us.
Oh yeah, he did.
There
make
are
murder.
dead
really
actors
won't.
because
That's
of
true.
this man.
And he can live with that.
You really want that
With
loose
the
end?
blood on his hands and that weight on his head for the rest of his life that he caused someone else's death because of
I
his
cannot.
petty jealousy.
You
I
feel bad
impale
about
this
that.
man in the back with a spear.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you see my face?
yeah.
Yeah. As he's looking, it's like when you say he had to kill someone, he's like kind of like, oh man, Harry. Yeah, he's kind of happy about it. And you,
As the spear comes out of his chest, because I impale him in the back with my spear.
whoa! So he turns to you as you say that, and you see this smug look on his face, and a spear explode from his chest.
Can I
However,
respond to that?
he has a lot of hit points, so roll me damage. I will say it's an auto crit because he was not expecting it at all.
Plus my strength, right? So it's 8 plus.
He said it's an auto crit.
It's
So
double.
the damage.
You double?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see over there.
I rolled it because it's a D8. So I rolled a 4. 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 10
10.
damage.
All right.
Just want to make sure you got the crit there.
I guide him to the floor.
Uzo! Uzo! What on earth are you doing?
What? And I look at him and I impale him again.
All right. Give me another D8 roll. So you guys are all watching this. Is
7.
This man.
Is he dead yet?
he's not dead yet.
Wait.
He's like, So over the course of the next 30 seconds, Uzo just slowly kills this man
What?
into the ground.
It would have been a lot cleaner had you not healed him.
Aim for the testicles. I promised his death would be that.
I am dumbfounded at watching Uzo basically murder this guy with his hands tied, execute him.
And Andrasi's just like frozen, staring at this.
Do you not... what have we been doing for the past hour? Pulls his spear out. Is he still moving?
Yo, he's dead now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Puts it back in.
is very different. We were under certain impressions, and
We didn't kill someone with their hands tied behind their...
no, that is cold-blooded. That is
What is
that is
wrong
an
with you?
execution.
What is wrong with you?
Yes.
You should have aimed for his testicles. We've been hyping it up this whole
That would
time.
have taken longer. I am not
Shut up.
cruel and inhumane, Ruckus.
Shut up.
Okay, this is...
Shut up!
What are you talking about, Andraste? Let him walk the surface with the crimes he committed down here.
Unless you're flame retardant, I'd wait on that response.
I am deserving of a fireball because I enacted justice to someone
I didn't say you're deserving
who
of it.
sent us to kill unnecessarily.
Damn it, the testicles.
I'm
in the background.
I am not a perfect person, but I do not pretend to be a hero.
You don't need to be perfect to understand that you don't stab someone in the back when their hands are tied.
Would you prefer me to hand him a short sword and
Yes!
make it a fair fight?
Yes!
No, he deserved to die for what he had done. He was a murderer. He made murderers of us. He deserved to die. You're right.
And if word got out,
Uzo
that we are
points to the
manipulable.
bugbear. I am not in any mood for games. We get to Skullport without delay. Intimidation, if I need to.
Go ahead. Make it.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
No,
Wait, is it a skill? Can I use your...
it is.
It is, but
That's going to be
succeed on a skill check.
15. Or...
It's either
Let's give this back.
Okay.
okay. It's
Yeah.
either
Give me that
succeed on
card.
a skill or add 1d12 to a skill.
Succeed.
Okay.
Yeah. You absolutely have intimidated him, Bunny. He's like, yes, we will prepare. We will lead the shortcut. There's only one thing that could possibly be on our way, and we will try to avoid it.
What is that?
There's a floating skull that kind of floats around sometimes.
Sometimes.
That sounds about right.
Yes.
Are you sure it's not an actor?
Pretty sure. Sometimes there used to be a floating skeleton, and then
How big is this skull?
like a man,
And
small man. Like
And why are you afraid of it?
if you get within 10 feet of it, it hurts.
Like, is it a burning sensation?
Yeah.
Is it... So it's patrolling the dungeons. I thank you for that warning. We best avoid it on the way.
We can lead the way and try and avoid it.
Prepare yourselves. We'll leave in an hour, yes?
Yes. Very, very, very good. And you just see that even he's like, whew, that was cold, but necessary.
Yeah.
Andrasa just like walks away from the rest of the party and just like sits in a corner, back against the wall, arms crossed, knees pulled up to her chest.
Quick thing.
Just very clearly not having with it.
Before you say anything, I don't want to hear it, Remy. This thing deserves to die.
I agree. I do. I agreed with you there.
Quick thing. I put my foot on the corpse of the dude. Are we still going to trust this bugbear? bunny, whatever, ogre, I don't even know anymore.
I think that if there's any funny business, we will gut him and any friends he has. I'm done playing nice. It's time to get what we came for and get out.
And the three of you at that moment just turn and like he's like 2 feet away from you. And he's just like, yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, that's Bunny?
Yeah.
I thought he left.
No.
He said that. I thought he left.
No, I thought he was. I knew he was here.
I thought he said, yeah, we'll do that, and then went off.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's an
I was
my
under
bad.
the impression that he was still there.
Also,
Yeah,
it's an
that's-
echoing cave,
Yeah.
so I'm shouting it loud enough for him to hear regardless.
I would
yeah,
not
I mean-
have said that if I had realized he was.
You intimidated him.
Yeah.
You know, that was very intimidating. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And
Heroes.
Andraste's done. Like 10,000% done.
Becca, I can see she's upset, but what do you want me to do?
Damn it, she looks
Bunny, make your preparations. We will be here.
Okay. And now he goes off.
Thank you.
We never asked him if he was actually part of the guild, right? Or whatever.
Oh, shit.
Yep, there we go. Mhm, that's what I forgot.
Why would you lie about that? It's not anything you would brag about.
Why would you lie about being a vampire?
Didn't make it in the West End?
Or the West Side Story.
Yes, indeed.
525 stabs.
600 minutes.
600 stabbies.
525,000 stabbing so dear. Anyway.
I'm opening up a restaurant in Skullport.
So, okay, we're
Shrek the musical.
taking a short rest.
Shrek the
Okay.
musical.
Yes.
All right. So you guys are going to take a short rest in the bugbear.
Are we going to keep going, or are we just going to
Of
accept that we've
Undermountain.
done nothing this session?
And when we come back next week,
Critical plot.
Popped a man's balls.
we will continue on from here.
This is my favorite session ever.
And that's where we're going to end the game.
This guy practically got a
And-
hole.
and-
in it, right?
My God, you people. I mean,
You
and
participated willingly.
You were part of this, sir.
NPCs are dead
You-
because of you.
You instigated, sir.
Whose NPCs are dead because of you.
Look at what you're making us do. This is on you.
So good. Hey, that crit felt nice, though. That was nice.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, that wasn't.
Bye, Bonnie.
That wasn't Bonnie until it was brought up, for sure. Obviously.
That's why I went, oh,
Obviously.
you son of a bitch.
No, because I remembered that Bonnie was a doppelganger, and that was why I was asking if
was
anything
a-
looked familiar about the doppelgangers around us.
That's impressive. That was fun.
I have a
Nice,
weird
nice
memory.
tie in there. That was great. That was great.
All right, if we're not
many
doing
do
any
we
more,
got
let's be
left?
done.
Should we? Okay, that means I gotta switch.
I mean, do we want to do more? Do we want to go after these? Head down to
Oh no,
Skullport?
no. I mean, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done
Cool.
playing D&D. That's for sure.
To
But
be
if-
continued.
We
Yeah,
start?
yeah.
I was like, we were playing D&D.
Oh my God! We need to do a book drawing.
Oh my
everyone.
God!
Hashtag chaos.
We
Everybody.
almost ended the stream.
Thank you, Hefner. Thank you so much.
Thomas gets the book.
I'm so sorry, Amy.
Oh my God! I get a player's handbook. I don't have one anymore.
Just throws it away.
Wow, that's so close. Thank you, Hef.
Thank you.
Wow.
Again, we gotta give a shout out to our amazing moderators, the Hefner and the Baroness, and Urban Mask. Actually, well, everyone but Aaron's
I'm not a mod.
That's right.
No.
Okay.
You should make me a mod.
Come on.
I've checked
Man, I
out.
haven't banned anybody in a while.
We've only, honestly, I think twice we have had to time out or ban anyone.
That's
so.
because they were
And Amy
so
explained it to me.
egregious.
I
I was like, I'm
there
not
for
even
one of
sure
those.
that guy deserved to be
was-
banned.
No,
we just couldn't understand.
Oh, yeah.
We thought
It was
offensive.
it was handled so fast though that I didn't see what was actually said.
It was during Cthulhu, and
Yeah.
it was
something.
rude.
Yeah.
It was very rude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only saw people responding to
That might
it.
have been out here.
Yeah, I think so. No, I think it was you that banned him.
Okay.
Anyhow, they said something very rude about Psy, and it was like,
Oh.
immediately, fuck off.
Bye.
Yeah.
The very first stream of Ukador, actually, on our channel, like had a racist comment right up the bat. And since it was our second stream ever, nobody knew how to ban.
Oh yeah.
How do you ban somebody? I mean, it was like the longest 20 seconds ever.
Wow, that's awful.
Oh God, I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh no, I like that. It became
moderator capabilities.
Oh no, I'm sharing it.
literally get like modded them because we're like, oh, I'm gonna mod this effort. And it's like, oh, they're mods. And then they're like, oh, they're moderators. No, ban. It was.
Wow, that's insane.
Oh no.
So anyway, that was a crazy time. Much like
Tonight.
Less racism.
It was worth it. Yes.
Much less racism.
Much
more murder.
More murder and more exploding testicles.
And dick jokes. You can't forget that.
I mean, he deserved it.
I wouldn't classify
14,
anything tonight as murder.
15. We are putting
Yeah.
15 into the boys.
You do that.
It may have
I
been
am going
cold.
to roll
Yeah.
it
But
on
necessary.
Nightbot right now. Don't fuck me, Nightbot.
Don't do it.
NGC 457.
Without
Hey,
Hey, well
Hey.
done.
Couldn't go
Of
anybody better.
Nord Games
Not
book.
true,
Thanks
but,
to
you know.
the Hefner for gifting all of those
That's
subs
amazing.
to push us over the
Yeah.
30
Thank you
rounds.
Yeah.
so much.
Let me also,
deserved.
just since we're here, take a look at we are not quite there on the followers.
Close though.
We'll get there.
Since we give away a Nord Games deck every stream because we bought a ton of them, and they gave us an amazing deal on them.
They're fun.
We've changed the follower goal to a starter set. So it says D&D starter set, but depending on when we do it, let's say we hit it on Cthulhu, we'll do a Cthulhu starter set. Which,
Aw, cool.
of course, means that
Cthulhu
means
has to come
we
back.
have plans for Cthulhu coming back, and we do have plans for Cthulhu coming back.
So excited. I don't know how Ezra's gonna handle this.
So,
He's had months to think about it. This terrifies me.
in September, Saturdays. Keep your Saturdays open, everybody. Wednesdays are for board games. Chaos and Cardboard coming to a Wednesday near you.
Make sure you keep your first Sundays open in September.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, September is going to be
Just block off your week for us.
Just give us all of your
Yeah.
time. Clearly, we deserve it.
Wink.
No, we should talk a little bit about that because why not?
Because we're
Yeah.
here.
Right
Why
now.
not? Do it.
So
either
Warren
that or
is
Zack
going
Snyder.
to be. Warren is going to.
Take your pick.
It's either that or end the stream, man.
Warren is going to be running a game.
I'm going to be running a cyberpunk RPG by the name of Carbon 2185. Very successful Kickstarter. There will be no elves or wizards or magic. It takes place in the year 2185 in our very own San Francisco. It has become the libertarian dystopian hell
That Thomas wants.
that Thomas dreams of.
I figured it was you, Warren.
No, there will be synths, there will be androids, there will be androgyny, there will be Aaron, there will be Tiana. And Amy and Thomas get to come from behind the production booth and sit down,
Yay!
and I get to exact some DM.
And many people mod their ears to look like elves.
There will be futuristic kink.
There's just kink, man.
There will be Badlanders and corporate kids.
Hackers,
Plug in my
docs,
USB port.
Hackers and docs.
wormers.
Robots.
We'll introduce you to the whole lot. We've got a bunch of introductory things for you, but tune in September 8th and September 15th to watch my vision of this hellish future.
It's gonna be amazing. It's
gonna be a busy
I can't
weekend.
wait.
Bum, bum,
Can't
bum.
wait. You got some promo stuff for it too.
We do. Got it coming up. I don't know if I should share it in the Discord or just wait for it to
You should share at least some of it if you've got the one edited with my voice in it. You won't get tired of my voice, will you? You won't get tired of my voice, will you?
I do have the one edited with her voice in it. Bad news is I don't have a character description to give it to.
Well, yeah, none of us have actually done our jobs.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Aaron has.
Aaron is on top of it.
Only today because he texted me.
I've been
I would
busy.
have gotten to it tomorrow.
I've been busy watching a 5-hour long Natural One stream.
Oh my god, it was amazing. Hey,
It
big
was
thanks.
so amazing.
Thank you.
That
You guys did
that
amazing.
stream was awesome.
Thank you.
It's been almost
Thank you.
died.
Big thanks to
was a
Nord
pleasure.
Games as well for providing us that ultimate bestiary, Revenge of the Horde. Every single creature they fought was from that, and it created quite the amazing encounter.
It created quite the chaos.
Yeah.
With a
Yeah.
Q.
Yeah.
The
Playoffs.
was mentioned.
Yes. And Mayhem,
Almost.
had a tense moment.
My
Yeah.
poor sweet cinnamon roll.
It's okay. His schnoz was only bent 90 degrees.
And then the Maya bit at the end, I was very surprised that it happened.
Hey Thomas, can you give me the boy?
Yeah. How many are going in there?
15.
Whoa!
Nice. Thank you guys for those.
community.
The
Get that, Mikes?
we used some
Loud
of them
enough.
tonight. We did not use all of them because people were able to talk their way out of some fights. I don't know.
Were we?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Through a man's
I
testicle.
don't know what happened.
Yeah, we didn't kill besides the bugbear.
Okay. Yeah. No. Never mind. Because 2 people ran away.
Yeah.
I really hope they went and found the harness and were like, just get me out of here.
I hope we run it to them again
They're
someday.
gonna be just in there like, oh, please. And just, bleh.
And Andraste is 10,000% done with her team right now.
What's wrong?
I am. Yeah, speaking of being done with things, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, everybody. We're gonna go to Skullport next Tuesday.
And get this thing over with.
And we are going to defeat Damon Lindelof before he has a chance to write the ending of Lost.
I was gonna say
Prometheus.
Prometheus too.
Oh yes. Oh my God, yes. We have to stop him
Wait,
before.
there's
I don't know, but if there is, we have to stop him.
Clearly. You have to kill it before the germ of the idea starts.
We need to do Inception.
Yeah.
We need to convince him not to write it.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, what? What time of your life?
This is a